I'm 26 minutes in right now.
Okay.
I was watching in your last 30 minutes because I knew you were going to start skipping. You started skipping comments. I started watching the other one. Hey, welcome to the show, folks.
We're live.
Breaking out some old tub.
We're making adjustments right now.
Oops.
Oh, you've got a bunch of boxes behind you there.
Yeah, they're shitters.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you think I'll get lead poisoning with this?
Not once.
Not more than one.
Maybe.
So, folks, let me get a link here real quick. I'll put it in the bottom. StreamYard.
That's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
I have a second channel. I don't know how many of y'all are aware. It used to be the Bearded Picker Live channel if you've been around a long time. There's next week's show. It's coming in the chat right now. That's next week's show. It's going to be on that channel. How is Joni doing? That's a loaded question. You're going to try to get me in trouble. She's dealing with the pain in her ankle. She's tired of it. We went out and about today just to get out of the house. Okay, so first up, I started teasing with it a little bit on Wednesday. Did anybody do any of your homework? Who won the first Margaret Sanger Award? Margaret Sanger founded Planned Parenthood for the extermination of the black race through abortion. Who won the first annual Margaret Sanger Award as the person who most fit her ideals? I told you. I've already told y'all Wednesday. If you watched the Wednesday show, who was it? Okay, I don't even have to say their name. I can just give you their initials. Does anybody not find it strange that Martin Luther King won the first annual award from a someone who was wanting to exterminate his race? He was a government agent, folks. Martin Luther King was a CIA plant, whether you want to believe it or not. Start doing some research. He was a whore dog. I don't know how he ever kept the term reverend. He was kicked out of the black baptism. Was that me? Was that mine dropping out?
Yeah.
Let me kill some tabs. Because he tried to take over and they fought him on it and they kicked him out. I got you, Ron. Folks, history is not what you've been told. John, I don't need your permission. I can do whatever I want to.
When did you figure that out?
What'd you figure out?
Y'all have some homework before next week. Here's your homework.
Wait, homework?
Watch this video. That's your homework for next week. Watch that video.
You didn't say there was going to be homework.
If you don't want your entire view of world history to be shook to the core and to understand the truth and why things are like they are, don't watch it. If you want to stay asleep, and there it is. I'm going to actually move these two videos over to the other channel and take them off this channel because I don't want to blow up this channel as bad as I don't care. Because I'm actually got two videos I'm making right now. So
You're actually making
Dave lives in a legal state, Roman. He can go to Walmart and buy a bong, for God's sake.
Got it at the bong shop.
Yeah.
The bong store.
This is California, man. He can.
Do they still call them head shops? I don't know.
Nah.
It's a head shop.
I understand it. Everything. So I'm only 30 minutes into that video right there, and the most mind-blowing fact, which I did not know, where did the current royal family? What's their lineage? The current royal family, what's their lineage? That's the question I have for you. I know John knows because he's watched the video.
I watched the video, but I don't remember. Yeah,
In 1917, they changed their name. I give you a hint. It had a Vaughn in it. Does that give you a clue of what country or nationality they were? I can't. They go Africa. No, wrong.
No.
The British royal family is German, a German descent. They are not the same bloodline that came up through the ages. These are German descent. They are littered with Nazis all through that family. I'm telling you, watch the video. you're gonna be shocked at it. You know, everybody goes secret societies, and they really want to talk about Masons as being the secret society. The Masons are not dangerous. The Masons are, you know, here or there we know. The secret society that has shaped your life and controlled your life more than any other is a little university called Yale, Skull and Bones. You want to end the craziness that happens in this world? How many Skull and Bones members can there be? How many bullets can it take? I'm just saying, hypothetically. I'm not calling for anybody to do anything. I'm just telling you. If you look at what Skull and Bones took out JFK, and then they ran the commission investigating themselves. How many?
Yeah, they cut him off.
Why does my internet keep going?
They cut you off again.
They're out of it, buddy.
They already found your stream.
Here's the trick. Here's a trick they play on you. They want to know if there's an extra shooter on a grassy knoll. How many snipers in Daily Plaza? One. We're just going to leave Lee Harvey Oswald did it all by himself, and then miraculously he was killed in a police office in a police station full of police officers with guns, and somebody walks up. We're going to believe that nonsense?
Yep.
Kennedy's head snapped back for a reason the way it did from the angle he was shot over that way. That video goes into it. That video tells the story.
Jenna, it's not a conspiracy if it's true. They try to discredit it by calling it a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy. How many shooters in Daily Plaza? Notice I didn't say on the grassy knoll because we know there was one there. How many shooters in Daily Plaza? 2? How many people in the chat vote for 2? 3? 4? 8?
No way.
And
How many
that's to make
shooters?
sure it got done.
How many shooters? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 8?
4.
I thought you only got 26 minutes through the video.
There were 8 shooters in Daily Plaza. 8. I'm telling you.
One was in the drainage on the side of the curb there.
For medical purposes.
Yeah, medical purpose.
Watch
To
the
deal
video.
with.
Yeah, it helps.
I haven't quite got that far yet. They are just now forming the. Folks, at some point this has to end. You know you know what scared the ruling class more than anything, and made them change the way a lot of things they do. You know when the Russians went and killed the ruling family, that woke him up and made them change. Who built Russia? Who built Nazi Germany up from World War? What was it? What was that amount of money they owed? It was some astronomical sum that Germany had to pay back. War reparations. It was going to take 60 years to pay back. $200 trillion or some craziness. Folks, watch what's going on here right now. It's just some of the similar things that they did as Germany was trying to rebuild after World War II. Everything's prices are going crazy. They're about to destroy the dollar here with the BRICS on purpose here shortly. And then what happens when everything becomes worthless? They swoop in and buy up even more of the shit that they don't own.
They buy the rest of it. Yep.
Yeah, every one of you can see that things are not right. Whenever the Democrats are now going, oh, we Damn it. Stop it. I ain't going to shut up, so y'all might as well let me continue broadcasting.
Yeah, take that.
Damn it. I'm telling you right now, when all the media, everybody who's around Joe Biden is going, we never noticed that he's got dementia. We never, when they will lie to you straight to your face and expect you to believe their nonsense. So I got a good buddy back in high school. He was kind of the clown and I was a nerd, but we were really good friends for quite a few years. It turns out we both think alike. Imagine that after all these years. Sent me a video today, and in 2017, there was this little drug company, Purdue Pharmacy, or Pharmaceuticals, whatever their name is. Heard of them? One of the biggest drug companies responsible for our current opioid epidemic. Those guys, Purdue, the ones that face all kinds of fines for OxyContin and all that crazy shit. Those guys. And most people sort of demonize them because of the OxyContin. They've kind of gotten off. Did you know that Purdue Pharmaceuticals holds the patent for non-addictive opioid medicine? There is OxyContin and there is the non-addictive OxyContin. Have you ever even heard that there was a non-addictive opioid pain medicine? Ever heard of it?
Nope.
They don't make any money if you don't take it till you're dead. They don't take it until you'll sell your whole life to be addicted to it. They don't make any money. They took the patents and forbid any other company from making it, as they kept feeding the poison that they come up with. I'm telling you, the world is not what you think it is. You were led to believe the greatest thing to ever happen to regular people is the internet. The ability to communicate from one another and to at least tell it is, even though there's so much different information and so much other that craziness out there. Damn right. I identify as I told you so. Damn right. On this channel, and I call hell for it. I even deleted my live so they would not come bother me when they came for Dusty. Told y'all not to take them goddamn shots.
Yeah.
So, you know what kind of hell we caught? And you can say whatever you want to. Not getting the shot didn't kill Dusty.
And now they're going to put it in your food.
That
They've
crazy
already
shit.
proven they can put it in your lettuce and your tomatoes.
The crazy shit that that medicine that gave him the pneumonia on the lugs that hooked him, that finally made him go on a respirator, killed Dusty. The medicine that you're not supposed to give somebody with pneumonia, but if you've got COVID pneumonia, we're going to give it to you and watch people die left and right.
Well, I was talking to one of my alien buddies, and he's going to hook me up with a shot that cures everything. So,
What? No way. You're gonna hold out?
Isn't that called heroin?
Your what, buddy?
my alien buddy,
Not even gonna share.
Damn it!
What the hell, Bob?
he's dropping in here at about warp 2.5 in about 2 hours. So.
Man, that ain't right though.
He's
You're
gonna
not
hook
gonna
us
share
up.
with us. So do it all.
See, John, this is how you do a monologue. Damn it! You don't talk about reselling. You just go right into the truth.
So everybody wants to hear about it anyways, right?
Tell me what the hell is going on, Scott.
I'm telling you right now, this is
your president is just like
he's
an
got
old
dementia.
man.
They can't hide it anymore. They've been pumping him full of such shit. He's got dementia. He's sundowns. That's why he fucks up every night, because he's sundowns. This ain't very.
Doctors have watched him on TV. Neurosurgeons or neurologists, whatever, have watched him on TV, and they said, "Yeah."
But you got to look at it. If they say anything, these agencies will come for them and take their licenses. They've proved to you with COVID that if you don't toe the line, the government line, they will come for your license and discredit you and put you under.
See what it is, though. How many people that's listening have had a relative that the dementia set in. You know, all of this stuff is setting in that looks like Joe Biden.
Yeah, I forget. They said it looks more like Parkinson's. They think it's
Yeah,
probably
well, they say it's Parkinson's.
it's Parkinson's, not dementia, but it's some kind. But look at this. Everything you're watching is at theater right now because when do they normally have? Remember, John McAfee in 2020 said that they were coming for Biden. Who would they replace him with? I read the tweet today from 2020. When this was the earliest debate we've ever had. They don't have debates until after the candidates are in. Froze again. They don't have debates. They don't have debates until after the conventions. Debates are not until September. If you can't show Joe Biden as failing in dementia and sell him out and put the knife in his back before, remember, the Democrats are about to show you that your vote doesn't matter because when they get to they're gonna just nominate whoever the hell they want to these conventions. Did they not show you the last time?
Biden's going to go sleepy sleep first. There's no other way for them to do it.
See, they're stuck right now. It's what happens is do you get Biden to step down and then Kamala steps in, and then how do you deal with the fact that are you going to go around a black woman or she's not? Have they started saying she's not black yet?
She's half black.
Well, they still can't take Joe off the ballot unless he's sleepy sleep and doesn't exist anymore. They still can't take it, even if he is no longer president. Even if Kamala goes in, they still can't take Joe off the ballot in about 5 of the critical states.
But they also said that because he should get all the votes for the candidacy because of all the primaries. They say that and when I say they, I'm talking about
the DNC in general.
The 5 at 5. They say that even if they at the convention give it to somebody else, it's going to cause all kinds of problems because he is supposed to be the job. Plus, there's all those hundreds of millions of dollars that they've got in his campaign fund that can't be used, that is supposed to be given back to the donors.
I'm telling you, Kamala Harris is South Asian and white. She's not black.
Well,
but so how do you move this out? You push the debates up. You show that that's one of the few debates I've ever watched. Was I the only one who saw him playing in his ear, adjusting his earpiece? Did y'all not catch that?
And there is a particular moment when you can actually hear something being caught on the mic that there's nobody else close enough to be able to be picked up for it not to be the earpiece.
Hey, Tracy, aren't you supposed to be on this channel already?
T's Flip says she is evil incarnate. Either she deserves an Oscar for her acting ability, or she's stupid as a box of bricks. So,
isn't Tracy
stupid as a box of bricks?
Huh?
Yes,
it can be both. I'm gonna give you the $5 when I see you again, Tracy. Bring my camera and my microphone. Damn it!
I know, what the hell?
What the hell? But it's because the money is tied up with the Biden campaign, and so she can take the money from Biden. They're in a pickle. Yeah. A lot of money has been raised on Biden and for that campaign. It can only be used by Kamala or Joe. And then also, how do you, whether okay, so her race is irrelevant. She's considered a black woman, even though she's not.
So why don't they run Kamala as the primary on the ticket and put Big Mike as the VP, because that's who they want anyway. And then after the election,
chicken now.
Because Kamala won't win. Kamala
neither
won't
will
win
Big Mike.
Because women didn't vote for Hillary because they didn't trust her. women don't vote. Will not vote for Kamala because they think she's stupid. Because that's the way she comes across.
Everybody knows the only reason why she's there is because she owns deluxe knee pads. Come on.
No, she's the only reason that she's there. She's because she's black and she's a woman.
She's only there because she's got knee pads. Ask old boy who was Governor Brown from what was his name? What was his name from California? Was it Brown?
Jerry Brown.
No, it wasn't Jerry Brown. It was
Willie Brown.
Willie Brown. Willie Brown. Jerry Brown was the. I think he was in the 90s or 2000. He was out. He was in California with Willie Brown. Ask Willie Brown how she got to where she is.
And what's his name? The governor of California.
Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom. He's ready to step in. If they want him to run, he's ready to step in, he said today.
Did you see that creepy ass Wilmer on TV the other day?
He changed his tune today?
Yeah. Apparently.
Gretchen Whitmer is creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, you know, from what I've been hearing, that like Gretchen doesn't really want to run because they're considering whoever runs against Donald this far into the game is a disposable candidate.
Yeah, Newsom's horrible.
And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. That is exactly what it is.
I'm telling you right now, it is. If you look at California to know how evil, I mean, they're all evil. Look at them. They locked you in your houses, California and Michigan, only to go out to eat and do whatever the fuck they wanted to. Oh boy, got caught with the boat talking about, oh, it's okay. I'm Gretchen's husband.
Yeah.
He got caught with a hood.
She used the folks. Remember this time around, it's much harder. God damn it.
That's what.
How'd they get me?
Everybody froze again.
That's what he said.
No,
They're shutting them down.
It is so much harder. If you without Chevron deference, it is so much harder this time around to shut you down.
Listen.
Are we having storms or something? For God's sake!
You're not lagging for us, or for me, you're not.
Well, every now and then my screen, everybody does the spinny thing.
It's that military base right next to him that's jamming his signal right now. He's at it again. Hold up.
Obama won.
Look at this now. This is the second return I've gotten today. Both of them said it won't work. The first one was a $400 speaker, and this one is the $100 ball thrower. I shot the balls all over the fucking garage. I lost 2 of them. I know the motherfucker works.
I lost 2 of them.
I thought he was going to say he was going to come up with some big girl panties. Shout out to the.
It says the reason for return just didn't like it. Comments won't work. Did you not like it or did it not work? Those two don't go together, motherfucker. Don't worry. I'm gonna even if I gotta hit it with a hammer, I'll smash it and take 50% from them. Screw these folks.
Okay, let's all have a moment and just meditate for a minute, kind of like calm down.
It's do unto others as they're doing to you. That's what I'm doing right now. Is that the golden rule? Do unto others as they're doing to you? Is that the golden rule?
Yeah. Okay. They're talking about after the next census that California is going to lose a couple of its congressmen because their population has dropped. So
there's a reason why they're letting everybody in the.
They're all going to Alabama.
They're not. There a lot of them are not coming here.
Texas.
The reason the southern border is wide open
Texas and Tennessee.
Is because they want Chinese and some other nationals to come in here who are going to cause chaos and commit murder and do the things of the bidding of these folks. And also they're trying to influence where House Representatives representation is. Folks, did it not tell you everything you needed to know when the Democrats voted down that you have a law, which is you don't even need. Why do we need a law saying that you have to be a citizen to vote in this country when it's already there? But they voted it down anyway. If you can vote Democrat right now, please leave my channel, unsubscribe, and never talk to me a fucking again. If you can vote Democrat right now, unsubscribe and get the fuck out. I'm not saying Trump is some kind of goddess or he's anything else, but if you can vote for a party that tells you that your vote doesn't matter because they're going to let somebody swim across the Rio Grande and come in here and take money from you at gunpoint and steal your vote as a damn legal U.S. citizen, leave, goddammit. I'm serious.
I've been listening to some House, and I'm assuming they're new because they've all popped up all of a sudden.
The views,
the judicial for the judges' appointments, and they have been giving those judges hell, especially what's my man's name?
the views of the host are not necessarily the views of the panel. So there you go.
Yeah.
They should be.
You nominate Jake for president?
I had a question for Jake. He still hasn't really answered me yet.
What?
I know. I called him. Was it last night I called you? And I'm like, listen, if
Here.
an Amish girl goes to a boy's house for a candlelight dinner, how do you know whether it's a romantic dinner or if it's just a regular dinner?
Ooh,
It depends if her ankles are showing or not.
that's a good one. That's a good one. I think you got you.
The actual real answer is available at the end of the show.
No way.
Hey,
The
Todd, what's
answer
going
is
on,
she
man?
probably wouldn't be going to the boy's house for dinner unless her
My fault.
brothers and her father. know
All right,
each
so-
other.
Well, yeah, there's that.
So this is not a conspiracy or anything. So y'all know, John. So I've been piddling around with
You piddling? What?
photo room.
Yeah.
So that Johnny's riding around. I took her to Walmart the other day because she wanted to pick up some groceries, and she's laughing at me. So don't look at her face. Her facial expression is on purpose. I'm like, ooh, I need to take a picture of you riding on a scooter, and so I'm like, flip me off again, and so that's the picture. So between me and Kent, we put her on.
See what you started, John?
That was Kent right there. Kent put her on Hello Summer. I put her in traffic.
You see where this goes? You thought it was just eBay.
Then I put her on the Yellow Brick Road with a rainbow.
A double rainbow.
And then Kent had her throw a beach party.
Would you move?
And then Johnny's personal favorite was Kent.
It's good.
She liked this one, Always Fresh. And then Kent did photo of the year. Person of the year photo. Yep, there you go. Yeah, so photo room, man. That's some crazy stuff. Holy cow.
Yep.
I put the dogs on the beach. I did all kinds of stuff. It's a good product. But it's New Conversations Day. Oh, I was going to the phone to find out. So I started making a list so I wouldn't forget anytime I thought
got her
about it.
Yeah.
I got her riding the go-karts.
He's working on one as we're
It's a wet track. No, I had this one before.
Okay, so is anybody else hearing all this crazy shit? And it does look different. Anybody notice the sun does look different? The sun is white, not yellow anymore. Y'all notice that? Am I the only one that's noticed that? And then they start talking about a sun replacement.
Are you staring at the sun lately?
It's not yellow anymore, dude. It's bright white.
Well, something happened with you because you had a pink and an orange and a red shirt on all at the same time. I don't know how that happened.
Well, I'll ask Tuco when he gets here what the color of the sun is outside the.
Oh, and there's this crazy guy on TikTok I follow. So his thing last night was he was showing this. He was showing this thing. He's like, "Do you ever think like you live in a planetarium?" I'm like, "Well, the firmament, nobody's been to space. I get that." And he was showing how they do projectors up through the planetarium, and supposedly there were some breaks. The guy's name is the Fittest Flat Earther. Him and two other guys are starting a podcast. When I do the first one, I'll let y'all know what it is. But there's a lot of people on TikTok, especially talking about the sun, and they think that during the eclipse they replaced the projector of the sun. They put something between us and the sun that magnifies it.
Reload.
They think the heat is different. Alabama, it's hot here, but we're not having humidity. There's no humidity. It's just hot.
Do you remember, Scott, when the NASA broadcast had a few second pause in the movement of the eclipse? Remember that? When it goes into place and then all of a sudden it pauses. We'll say this is the eclipse is a full eclipse. So it comes in like this and then moves out. But there was a real pause on the NASA live broadcast that no NASA person has ever been able to explain.
If you go look at the patent office, there actually is a sun projector. Somebody has a patent for a replacement sun projector, and guess what? It looks just like the Hubble telescope, folks. I kid you not. It does. It looks just like it. Because remember, Jacob, there was something. Remember they told you not to take pictures of it because it could ruin your cameras, all this crazy shit. Because they didn't want a lot of fishy stuff that went on. And then, did you know the government actually went to Nikon and actually had Nikon quit making one of its big lenses because it was too powerful and can see too much? It's like the D1000 lens or something like that. It was getting such great pictures of those kind of things that they asked them not to make it anymore or some crazy shit.
I remember there was something about that, but I never was able to figure out whether it was true. There's a Canon D1000 lens.
Nobleness D, Trudeau. If I say Democrats, I include him as the same cabal.
Oh my!
I'm not saying that Trump, folks. I'm not saying Trump's not perfect. But he's the only chance we got. If you continue, you know what I almost want to happen? I want all of y'all to vote Democrat because I want to give the Democrats a super majority, and I just want them to go ahead and crash it and get it over with. Turn this into Venezuela and go ahead and get it over with. Because that's the one thing that happens is when you destroy a party like that, whenever they destroy everything, it's easy. It's the people that don't see it. You know, there'll be riots in the streets. It'll be over pretty quick. I'm tired of the slow fade. Let's go ahead and crash it. Come on.
You mean like Atlas Shrugged?
Yes, Trudeau did do blackface.
He's catching a lot of grief himself right now. I think his numbers are his days.
Can we get a DNA test for God's sake? Somebody go dig up Fidel because your son is making a mess of another country. Why did these same politicians and their offspring get this stuff over and over? When Prescott Bush was one of the 20 that assassinated JFK, why does his son and grandson get to be presidents? Why do we put Senior Bush in position who was ran to see it? How much fuckery do you think went on in those 4 years? And how bad was it that the CIA couldn't even get their own guy reelected again? Thank God for Ross Perot, for God's sake. Can we have hip hip hooray for Ross Perot? Hip hip hooray.
Who is that, Jake?
That's crazy right now. That's what's his name? Idiot from
Ben Shapiro.
It was Shapiro.
And you remember who this person is?
Oh, that's the Bud Light
Dylan.
girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
But you know,
what's up, Pat D's?
People are slowly getting tired of this shit. People that I know that are gay, they didn't support the gay pride parades because they said it was a fetish show.
Well, there's
and they also are tired of the TikTok trans people because they're not trying to be trans; they're just trying to be a freak show.
All right. So here's your next question: why is a technologically advanced society so advanced they can make this building, but they have a horse pulling a rail car around. Why?
Hell, I can make that shit.
Hmm.
Give me a few minutes of photo room. I can make that.
Hmm.
So Tom, have you seen a lot of interviews with like older gay people, like older lesbians and older gay men? They tell you that if they knew what their movement and what their stuff was going to turn into, they never would have done it. Have you seen those interviews with people like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen hundreds and hundreds of them where they're like, you know what, we just wanted to be recognized as normal. We didn't want to be outcast as freaks and everything. And they just want their whole fight was to be level and be
Yeah.
You see, they got him again.
motherfucker. Quit.
Dirty dogs are getting good.
What? Am I still on
Put
Wi-Fi?
put up the shield, man. Put up the deflectors.
Pat, have you been
All right, I
talking
just
to
turned
my
my
wife?
Wi-Fi off. I'm going straight hardwire. Maybe
Yeah,
that'll
there
do
you
it.
go. Take that.
Pat, have you been
Don't let
talking
him
to
in.
my wife? Because she says the same thing, that if Kamala runs for president, Hillary will be her vice president.
Am I in your will because you're married to my sister? Am I in your will? I should be, Tom. I should be in your will because you're married to my sister.
Okay.
Make
Yeah,
sure you-
Roberta and Scott are on the same wavelength, because I've laughed about it. If Scott and Joni and Roberta and I went any place together, we'd have to drive separate cars.
There's
Scott
a-
and Roberta would be in one car, and Joni and I would be in the other car, because those two are going to get on politics, and that's all we're going to hear for however long the trip is.
So nobleness D. Thank you so much for joining us tonight because you're definitely you're definitely helping out. There's a lot of people I've been seeing a lot of videos too that think that the Elon is somehow involved with the Antichrist. Have y'all seen any of that stuff?
No, I haven't seen that, but I saw a
there
video
was
today
somebody
where he's
on,
going to be the vice president.
See, y'all just don't know. Me and Jacob send TikToks back and forth just to see who can find the most fucked up TikTok. He'll send me something like, "Oh, damn, I didn't send it to you, but I've seen that."
Yeah.
TikTok.
I saw one that Dave something. What's the dark-headed guy's name? Has a podcast. He's Armenian or something.
Oh, the new podcast that's coming out. The guy, what's the guy's name? I follow his podcast. They announced something that it's going to be one of the craziest ones you've ever seen. What's this guy's name? Don't watch them. Watch Triple P. We are the up and comers. These guys are they're old news. Kevin, you're old news. Sorry. It's this one. That dude.
Okay.
The Sean Ryan show. Sean Ryan has got his next one that's coming out. This one that was 2 days ago. He went somewhere and interviewed somebody who's going to blow the lid off a lot of shit. The Sean Ryan, he's very interesting.
SHAWN?
SHAWN. Yeah, Sean Ryan. He talks to some interesting cats. This is why I don't have time to watch resellers. You know, I caught Primo for a few minutes today. Primo's just an interesting cat. I like watching him because he's entertaining. Because he's different. But for most folks, Kevin, you're too serious, dude. I can't watch it. You're too nice. You're too serious. What the hell?
Yeah, man.
And did you see any videos with this guy in it?
Yeah, I've seen that guy.
He is the absolute smartest one of the smartest guys my age or whatever. He's probably a few years younger than I am. His name is Ryan Montgomery. And when it comes to tech stuff and what tech can do on its furthest extremes, he is absolute on it. He knows what he's talking about, and he will never push something beyond what it can actually do. So if you see this guy talking about something, please listen. Please pay attention to it because he'll tell you the real deal.
And I have a lot of conspiracy theories come through all my views, and then a lot of stuff about food. Folks, if you're not paying attention to what you eat these days,
Yeah.
If you look and understand what happened in the late 60s, early 70s, you know, everybody talks about, they turned the food pyramid upside down. They 100% did. They told them that it was going to be obesity and diabetes was going to run rampant. But that's not where they stopped. They vilified beef tallow. They vilified the oils that we were cooking in. If you do any kind of research on vegetable oil and seed oils and what happens whenever, how those molecules are made and what happens whenever they're heated up, you would never eat vegetable oil again. I've got an app on my phone that tells you who cooks in what oils places cook in. It is vegetable oil. In order for it to get in the bottle where you can use it, it's rancid. They have to chemically treat it in order for it not to make you sick with chemicals that are going to make you sick. It's insane if you eat vegetable oil. So avocado oil is the kind of the middle ground. But if you're not using ghee, butter, and beef tallow, folks, I worked at McDonald's in the mid to late 80s and early 90s when they still use beef tallow. You can't replace the flavor. That's when McDonald's legendary fries were good. You folks that are young, like Jacob, y'all don't have a clue what real food tastes like coming through beef tallow.
So I don't eat fast food. I don't. I just simply don't eat fast food.
What about that blue restaurant? You eat that blue restaurant?
Yeah, I eat.
Oh,
once.
Busted.
Okay, but I haven't eaten there in probably 2 months.
It's a local restaurant there in Bristol, the Bristol area. They've got quite a few of them.
It's called Pals Southern Service. Yeah.
See, Jennifer knows because I was on the phone with Jennifer one time. And she's like, "I think I'm stopping at Pals. You ever heard of it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I talked to Jacob. Frenchy fries."
That's right. That's what they call it. Yeah.
Frenchy fries.
Frenchy fries. And if you call them anything else, they won't correct you until they repeat your order back to you.
I mean, everything you've been told is a lie. You've been told that cholesterol will kill you. Folks, the lack of cholesterol is killing you. They are giving you drugs to reduce cholesterol.
How many times has eggs been bad for you, Scott? Don't eat eggs. The cholesterol will kill you. Then it's okay to eat eggs. And then it was don't eat eggs. Y'all don't remember the first time because y'all
eggs were the wonder food of the 80s, 70s, and 80s, and they're amazing. And then all of a sudden they come out with a campaign that eggs are cholesterol are killing you. I didn't listen to my grandparents lived until 88 years old. He ate eggs every day of his life.
Yep.
And a bowl of ice cream every night.
Eggs are awesome.
I eat eggs. I eat eggs every day. Yep. Pals, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. And this one right here, that's the other color.
Yeah.
So they forced him one time to change the color of one of the restaurants. It cost him an extra $125,000 or something like that dollars to change the color, because when they build one of these, they literally assemble the entire store inside, the inside stuff. They have 2 of them assembled at their corporate headquarters all the time. And so they literally take that and move it. Not the store structure itself, but everything that's not non-structural.
Yeah, I eat egg. I mean, I eat so many chocolate now again because I'm back on keto again. Have I had eggs today? Today might be one of the first days I didn't eat eggs.
Eggs and cheese, absolutely.
But just think about the food you eat and what they've done to the food you eat.
Yep.
Folks, if you live in America, there are very few breads that can be considered bread anywhere else in the country. Read the ingredients on bread. I was watching a guy the other day, and he's I think Mike's bread. I think it's Mike's or
Dave's bread.
Dave's bread was the only one that was considered bread.
It's a real actual bread, yeah.
And that's questionable. Even Dave's bread is questionable.
Yeah. Just don't eat it anymore.
People need to start learning how to grow, garden again. Even if you
I guess I'm gonna start making videos for my listings of the ball and stuff shooting out and all this stuff. They're returning a speaker because they said they couldn't get it to work. They couldn't. I was listening to the speaker at the yard sale when we showed up.
It was $400.
Just buyer remorse.
That's what it
is.
Does
this count, Scott? Does this count?
Yeah, that's bread.
Yeah.
That's a lot of regulation there.
And the crazy stuff you eat. So we're walking through Walmart, and Johnny goes, "Ooh, I need a box for them." I'm like, "So what do you want me to do? Is sit it outside for the next month, and then you'll eat it?" The damn Nutty Buddy things. Those things. That's not real food. That's not ice cream. Y'all seen a lot of the videos? They don't melt.
About the chocolate covered wafer and peanut butter things?
No, the ones that are in the cones that have got the chocolate and the peanuts
the
on
ice
top.
cream thing.
The ice cream. Okay. Go buy some and stick it outside. They don't melt.
Okay.
They don't melt.
So James, you're 100% right. What they did. Tomatoes is one of those foods, like Jacob was saying, that they can mess with. I tell you right now, you got to get back to the growers. My uncle, my dad's young. I don't know whether Tom. My dad's youngest brothers are twins, and I don't know whether he was the last one out. But anyway, it could be my dad's youngest or second youngest brother, depending on. I think Tom was last. Anyway, he owns a produce stand. They grow everything there, and the stuff that he sources. He knows who made it, how they did it, and so he'll sell that kind of stuff. Understand? We stopped at a farmer's market today, and these tomatoes were huge, and there was different varieties. Hell, I didn't know they made a yellow tomato, for God's sakes.
Red, yellow, purple, brown, white,
orange, pink,
and striped, even striped ones that are striped red and yellow.
But understand, so Joni was talking to the lady, and the young lady said, this farmer market has been here longer than I've been alive. And my Joni looks at her and goes, I probably came here before you were alive. And she's like, it was here as long as I can remember, and I'm 54. Joni's 54. I don't know why I hang out with such old people, but Joni's 54.
But you're 55, aren't you?
Oh, shut the hell up.
So
understand where your food comes from. It's, Joni wants some peaches or apples. She goes down to the orchard and gets them. It's just as easy to go buy from them as it is to go to Walmart.
Peaches.
Mark, okay, everybody. Mark's got to take the dog out. I'll sit still. Don't say a word until Mark comes back.
Okay, yeah, hold on.
Okay. Mark's too bad. So Jovial said, John, I can't believe Jovial did you that way. Sends you something but blocks out her address. You're not trustworthy.
I guess not. We were going to send her a complimentary toilet seat, but she wasn't interested.
Rhonda, are you in witness protection or something and we're not supposed to know? Is that what it is? It is so secretive that she would not tell you her address.
You're part of the witness protection for
That's awesome.
Well, if you want to buy your produce by the case, reach out to Mr. Sadie.
Really?
So Randy, that's 100%. So folks, look at your food and understand that any of the GMO stuff or any of if they have to put on the back it contains a bioengineered product. I was watching one today. My favorite mayonnaise in the world is Duke's. I love Duke's mayonnaise.
Ooh.
But it's made with vegetable and all kinds of crazy shit. It ranks as one of the worst. It and Hellman's rank as some of the worst, even though they taste great. There's alternatives that are based with avocado oil versus the vegetable oil. So there's this app my brother.
There's no real reason to buy mayo.
You need this app.
If you buy an immersion blender,
many apps.
Huh?
Just buy your own immersion blender. Make your own mayo. There's no reason to buy it.
You make your own?
It looks like a carrot. It's called Yucca. So the Yucca app. So it tells you, it shows you everything I've been scanning. So basically, it's free, and when you scan a barcode, I scan my salt. That's the salt we have. I've been selling it, but I've also kept going. It'll tell you that it's good, where it comes from. But if you, how about the Caesar dressing? The Caesar dressing here out of the refrigerator scores a 0 out of 100. And then it tells you why. Additives, calories, saturated fat, sodium. And it tells you the good things. It tells you what it is. but it'll do. Let's see, shampoos. This is the one I'm allergic to. I've determined I'm allergic to this beard wash, but it scores a 45 out of 100, and it tells you some good and bad. But where's Johnny's shampoo? Johnny uses this native body wash. It scores good. So it'll do food and like body stuff, stuff that you put on your skin to tell you. It's called Yuka. Randy says she loves that app. We just started using it. Hey Jay, I don't care if the dude is batshit crazy, as long as he's not trying to kill me. I'm all right with that. But I'm not eating bread. I'm on keto full time now. Yeah, I'm telling you. So Jacob, we had sandwiches the other night. Jacob made the bread for theirs. It's a real bread. When you taste real bread, it's absolutely amazing. But it only lasts a couple of days and it's gone. It's no good, and that's the problem with America. Is anybody who's been to Europe, Tom, you've been to Europe, right? Mm-hmm. They go to the grocery store damn near every day, at least every other day. Where we, how many of us go? We'll go buy. We expect to buy stuff to last at least a week. That's why they
have their morning markets.
Yeah.
Oh.
We stayed with a family in London, and the lady shopped every day. She went out and got bread from the bakery.
Yeah.
She got meat from the meat market. She planned what she was going to buy cook that day. But every morning she went out and did all of her shopping.
But we've been put in a position where we can't do that. And what happened? The gold standard, when we can't, folks, it wasn't good enough. They were ruining your lives in the early 70s, but they decided, you know what? Let's take the dollar off the gold standard. And it with taxation and the inflation that came, it forced your mother to work. Okay, if you're like me and had a mother with a roommate, it forced both of them to work too. I don't care who. Just because I was raised with the parents are divorced and my mother left my father for another lady, they both had to work too. So don't think that they got any slack either, because everything got so expensive, and it was covered up by the fact that most people who owned houses at the time, their houses, the value of their houses increased, and when they did it again this time, there's no cover with the huge debt and everything. It's people are really hurting right now. You want to know why your eBay business for a lot of times is struggling, and right now, I don't know what happened to sales this week. My sales just went through the shitter. But
what else happened when the second person in the household had to go to work? You all of a sudden had twice the amount of laborers, and it stagnated wages greatly.
And I also made the government was now responsible for social engineering your children, and so they took full advantage of it.
Yeah,
because you weren't there, and so the teacher, and that's when the teachers and folks. If you don't know anything else other than this, a vote for Trump. Trump has swore that he would crush the Department of Education. I've been listening to some people who say because of the way that was written, he has the authority to shut down complete departments. He can kill the Department of Education. It is true,
especially now with Chevron deference gone.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody lives in the Brooklyn area, but I was watching this news story about this. It's a school system. It's a what do you call them? The schools that like in North Carolina now, they get money for each student. Starts with an M, I believe. Anyway, it's a private school system, and they are ranking like number one in the state.
It's like charter schools or magnet schools.
Magnet schools. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, there you go.
And their kids are and they are predominantly minorities. They are kicking the barcode in New York because
you want to know the reason why I can tell you how it's not racism and there's no institution. The one race that has been crushed even just as much as the black race What have we done to Asians in the last 70 years? But from putting them in concentration camps and denying them access to everything and treating them like second class citizens, and they as a race earn more per individual than any other race in
including
America,
whites.
including whites. Absolutely.
Yep.
Charter schools, Glenn. You're right. That's what they are, or at least in North Carolina, they are.
No, Kent. We're not talking about Louisiana and special ed. We're talking about smart people.
No, Kent's talking about special ed because he's a dumbass. But anyway, Kent and I have this love-hate relationship. Anyway, the New York Teachers Union, New York Teachers Union is putting pressure on the state government to not allow them to have any more magnet schools, charter schools.
Oh yeah, because they don't want the competition. It makes them look bad.
Because they have a tremendous waiting list of families wanting to get their kids in their schools, and they're just having to turn them around. They're having lotteries for positions.
I mean, if we did things the smart way, we would arrange magnet schools everywhere and put the smart kids together, and then everyone else. It's okay that you're not like a super genius like a lot of the kids. Some kids are, but we would teach them life skills. We would teach them the things. But remember, Rockefeller bought the schools in the early 1900s. He wanted employees. He didn't give two fucks about whether you succeeded in life or whether you had a good life. He needed bodies in his factories, and he needed somebody to press the button when it said press the button. That's all he wanted.
Push the button.
Whatever your name is, Dead Man from Apple. I'm not standing up right now. My watch just told me to stand up.
Stand up. They'll take that.
And it's just think if we did things for the benefit of society and the benefit of people, if we cared enough about people to, allow the people that need the higher education to get the higher education and encourage those folks. And then the people that are just not there, there's nothing wrong. Folks, you're going to find out in the next 10 years how important a plumber is, an electrician is, all these tradesmen. We have talked down and made tradespeople so negative. You're going to find out very quickly how important these people are to put a roof on your house, to build your house. These folks are incredibly skilled and incredibly important as a truck drivers. How many?
I think got him.
God damn it! How many times is this going to do it to me? I mean, we how many people have talked bad about the menial work of truck driving? These people keep this entire nation alive, moving stuff around so that you have stuff. It's every person is extremely important, and we just because they're different, we look on them as lower than. We're all equal. We're all it takes all of us are different. It takes all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to drive a truck. I hate driving. Period. I hate driving.
Oh, I love it. I want to drive
Mercedes. I
think I could drive one for a couple of years just to see what it's about. I think I get on the open road and just nobody bother me.
You've spent enough on the open road that you should have a pretty good idea what it's like when you were traveling all over the country, seeking out your self.
But I didn't have to be anywhere, so that's different. It's a little different when you've got to be somewhere and all that kind of stuff. I was like a little bunny rabbit hopping around from place to place, doing whatever I wanted to do. If I woke up, Dave knows. Dave's done it. You wake up in a hotel room and decide, you know what, man, fuck this. I'm going this way. You just go that way.
Everywhere you go, there you are.
Yeah, Ken. I'm not interested in the lot lizards. That's your folks.
Whoa.
Hey, speaking of lizards was top of my list of things to talk about tonight about the lizard people.
Oh.
Let's back up to lot lizards for a second.
What do you mean? What? Hold on.
Popular Nikki, who is popular picker, she drove trucks for FedEx.
Yeah,
and she would talk about she'd pull into she'd have to stop because she'd driven her maximum number of hours for the day. She'd stop and she'd say these young ladies would come knock on her door and she'd say, I'm trying to sleep. Well, I'll be glad to sleep with you. And she'd say, no, you're not really my type. And they'd say, well, I can make you my type. And she'd say,
Oh,
have a good night. And then Nikki
I,
said she'd go back to
we need
sleep.
Josh. We need you on here to tell us some Canadian.
yeah. We need Canadian stuff.
We need you to come on here, Josh, and
Yeah.
explain to me how y'all could allow Castro's son to rule your country.
There you go. Come on,
He
let's
probably
go.
voted for him.
Get in there.
Josh probably.
voted for him.
Oh, that's probably not the right one. Josh probably voted for Castro Jr.
We need worldwide conspiracy theories. Let's take this to another level. Start with Canada.
That's Josh. That's easy. And he didn't
We
put it.
covered that
Nobody's
last
ever been to. You've got to. You can't get to the firmament, for God's sakes. I mean, there's a reason, folks, that understand where we are on this so-called globe. Ask any pilot; they'll tell you it's a flat Earth, because not one time have they ever had to adjust for the calculation of the Earth on their path. But there's a reason why you can't go to the North Pole and the South Pole. What makes 180, 190 countries agree on one thing? Nobody goes to the North Pole and the South Pole.
No.
What is so damn important down there that we can't go? Because it's an ice wall.
I haven't voted either, dude. You're good. Just come hang out. It's all good here.
John
That's because
said,
there's an alien base up under the snow. I mean, the ice, Scott.
hey, John said, France's first lady is a man. We've already had that here in America. We're trendsetters. We've had a first lady that's a man. Big Mike. There you go. And don't hate on Big Mike, because Big Mike's hung more than you are. Okay, there you go. That all I can say, if that's what that was, swinging on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Big Mike has tore Obama a new one.
Literally. Is that supposed to be a jovial juggler or jovial juggler? What type of beans do Canadians eat?
Ooh.
I figured they had a punchline.
That's actually good.
Phil, I'm trying to get rid of this bottle. So, John, we went to Tennessee today, but I forgot to buy some.
Ooh.
I've been waiting for our girl Anissa to come in here. She'll eat you up because you're putting poisons in your body.
Rennie, the Bible says firmament. I believe firmament. Nobody's been. See that?
Got him. Zap.
God damn it! That all goes into the theory of why Elon might be the Antichrist, or at least one of the setups of the Antichrist, is because of him lying and telling about. He's leading the charge about implanting chips into people. Lying and false about his rockets. His rockets ain't going nowhere.
Who's?
Hey, Nissa.
Yeah, I know, Phil. I don't even know who bought that stuff.
Girl, what are you doing?
I should go get the crown, but the crown's outside. I don't feel like going out there.
Ooh. You not joining me? Drinking Crown?
I'm drinking this old tub. I've only got half a bottle left to go.
Old tub.
Okay. Let's check the list. So y'all don't want to talk about lizard people?
You say
no, you're fine to go with the lizard people. I was just wanting to jump back to the what is it? Oh, the
you don't like lizard people, or
I don't really have a preference.
Somebody on TikTok keeps showing up in my chat talking about this person. He'll show like 5 people. Lizard person. Lizard people. There are a lot of people that believe and that there are underground bases out, especially out west. And whenever there's open ground, and if you look and see, there's patents and technology out there that supposedly that tunnel building. So Josh, you tell us what you think about that. So Josh, you're the guy who's got some experience building tunnels. Do you believe that America possesses the ability that has tunnel carving that the lasers and stuff are so hot that they liquidate the earth as it goes through? It's like some kind of plasma cutter that drills these tunnels and builds underground.
Inquiring minds would like to know.
Oh, I think they'd like nothing else more than social credit to bring and to control what you do based on your card. That, folks, if you've got a chance, no, I don't think they do. Okay, you're the tunnel guy, so
I had to see what CERN was.
Wasn't they're supposed to? Are they supposed to crank up CERN again this month? I think they're supposed to. There's a lot of people that believe that there are different times that go through, and every time they crank up CERN, it puts us on another time trajectory.
I like how the flipping ain't easy; just kind of hangs out above it.
No.
He didn't plan it; it just kind of is working out that way. Oh, now it's just flipping. Flipping, all right.
Mrs.
It's adjustable.
You're doing something new at the White House for the Easter egg roll, right?
Yeah, well, then, huh?
What happened? Wait.
I'm trying to catch Big Mike dancing.
Okay. Rennie's really running for it on this one.
Big Mike
How
looked like a
about the
fucking.
hurricane hitting the same path as the solar eclipse? So we can control hurricanes now. How about let's just try to keep them out of the path of the cruise ships, please?
Wait, go back to
Is that a cat?
Yeah, that's Roxy.
Oh, okay.
They always look
Say, hey, motherfuckers.
Just a tail.
I'm telling you, look at that snake down there on the
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, they talk in this video.
Whoa. What is going on there? Didn't tuck it in well.
Oh, it's funny to think if she had
Wow.
all like that.
Who is that talking, Scott?
Boxers. They think Michelle Obama's just wearing loose boxers. Think about it. Michelle Obama had a dick. Why would she not at least have boxer briefs on? That's the difference of a guy wearing just 1997 boxers. Hey, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I'm telling you right now, Eric, where the fuck have you been, dude? I've been live for, goddamn, what time is it? I've been live for over an hour, dude. Where have you been? You've been watching some other reseller, probably.
Oh, no.
Tactical Z, this is strike two.
Ooh, that's like two
Strike
to
two.
sure.
They killed John Rivers over that.
Scott's still on holiday.
They killed John Rivers for that. I'm telling you. Okay, so am I just wanting Elvis to be alive? I think that's Elvis preaching. Am I crazy?
Well, if Elvis is an alien and he left the planet, I don't know why the hell he would come back to.
I'm telling you, Bob Joyce is Elvis.
Well, yeah.
I want him to do a DNA test and be done with it. Can somebody go through his trash and get his DNA so he can do touch DNA now? Can we find out if this is Elvis and put this to bed? Somebody. They did not want me to find out. You see that? They did not want me to find out that Elvis is still here.
Look, they're on him. Taking him out.
I'm telling you. Okay, so here. Okay, so everybody up there, tell me who you think is going to be Trump's VP. Everybody in the chat. Who do you think is Trump's VP pick? Dave, who is Trump going to pick as VP? Do you know?
I have no idea.
John, who do you think he's going to pick? Shock the world now. He said this person would shock the world.
Vivek, because Trump believes in loyalty, and he was the only one that was loyal.
Who was that?
Vivek
Swami.
So Josh Galt says Tulsi Gabbard 100%. I would be okay with that. I think Tulsi's she's been rammed enough.
Yeah, maybe it'll be Pence again. That'll shock the world.
You know who? You know y'all gonna call me crazy. You know who I think he's gonna pick?
Hunter Biden.
Nope.
Everybody.
Nope. Nope.
Who?
We've
And
already
Biden.
talked about his daddy.
George Bush?
JW.
Nope. JD Vance is probably the smart one. You know, if you want to leave MAGA in the hands of somebody young, somebody who believes it. Beer King, what's up, man? You have stepped into the pits of hell. Welcome. Jerry Harriman, please quit drinking the juice, whatever that is that you're drinking. So one thing, it can't be Ron DeSantis, because remember, you can't lose Florida, and if the president and vice president are from the same state, you can't win the electors from that state. So you can rule out Ron DeSantis. You can rule out what's his name? He's the senator from down there, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he was at the rally the other night.
Eric, what the heck, dude?
Yeah.
Damn it, Eric, dude.
Marco Rubio.
He's playing with your emotions.
Eric, I don't know what you've been smoking, but you have had your strike rescinded.
Oh God.
Oh jeez.
I was listening to Fox, and they played a clip from CNN, not CNN, from MSNBC, and the people on MSNBC were talking about how many people were at that rally that Trump had down in Florida, and it was like 110 degrees with the heat index, and the damn place was full of people. Hillary?
Phil says he's available. Phil, I think you'd be a blessing to the ticket. I'd vote. I'd vote for him just because of you, Phil.
Not Sarah. Sarah's had her chance. She couldn't pull it off.
Yes, Sarah Palin's old news.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what. Now, if Hillary wasn't so damn liberal, she would have been a good president. Because, let me finish. Wait a minute. Because that little slant-eyed bastard over in North Korea, he would have already.
We can't. Tom actually said Hillary would have made a good vice president for Trump. We can't have that kind of negativity. What the fuck? Okay, Tom, I need you to do this. You need to ask for blessing and do like 3 or 4 Hail Marys.
Out right now and breathe deeply.
If he was going to pick a media, I think if he was going to pick a media person, he'd pick Tucker.
Yeah.
See, Tucker's seen it all. Tucker's had his bouts with the bottle. Tucker's been he has drunk the Kool-Aid of Washington D.C. and now he sees everything for what it is. I think Tucker wouldn't be a bad choice. Pat D, hey, thank you so much, Pat, for the super sticker. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Tom does. Tom lives in a pineapple under the sea.
I seen a pineapple thing just recently. What was that?
A what?
Was that by the river?
I don't know.
Oh, damn, everybody's gone crazy. Old grandma. So if you're new to the channel, hey, welcome.
Assholes.
Assholes.
How many times am I gonna
Get a beer?
Johnny, I know you're on the meat scooter. Did you pay the bill?
He kicked me out before I could say it.
What'd you do?
A while ago. If that woman had become president, that little bastard in North Korea would have already became depressed and shot himself 3 times.
Hey,
we wouldn't have to deal with him.
Jay, are you going to say anything crazy like Hillary would be a good vice president or any of that shit?
No.
I'm looking at Jay to see if he's going to agree not to say anything stupid.
Who's Jay? Oh, that one.
See, for those of you who don't know, you can see the grayed out person down there. They can hear everything, but I'm the only one that can see them.
I did answer in the chat. I didn't know if you could see me or not.
Yeah, the person who does the stream can actually see down there. So.
Right.
So that's why the person who, whenever they let the person on who they didn't know and they mooned them, that was their own damn fault. For the first time, Beth, he's someone who talking good about Hillary. Hey, you just wait.
I started that statement with if she wasn't so damn liberal.
I'm telling you right now, Roberta is probably in there counting her money about how much she's going to get for throwing your ass on the curb.
She can have it all. I'll start all over.
She can have it all.
She gets back her Saturn too.
Don't diss the Saturn now.
Don't diss the Saturn.
That damn thing is still running.
Yeah, I hope so. For all those payments.
Eric said he was.
Okay, well, just do that.
It's amazing. Tom, you're down 2 stubs.
Don't cut his channel down. That's not right.
That channel doesn't make any money anyway. My other one does, so that's okay.
Mike. So Ron Paul, he's one of the few politicians I actually would trust. I think I've got like 4, maybe 5. And I trust Rand Paul. I trust what's his name?
Bob Barth.
From Ohio, and then Thomas Massey.
That's empty.
What's the guy from? Is it Missouri, Alabama? He's the one that gives everybody hell on when they're having.
Ain't from Alabama. We got a bunch of fucking suck ups.
Isn't that where Kennedy's from? Alabama?
Oh no, that's Louisiana. I love Kennedy. Kennedy don't give a fuck.
He doesn't.
He does not give a. Hey Kent, that's the one thing to save you, Kent, is Joe Kennedy. Joe Kennedy does not give a fuck. He tells you what he's thinking, and I don't think he's bought and paid for. I love Joe Kennedy. Every time he's on, I just listen to him. He's so funny. Chip Roy's a sellout.
Ooh. Chip Roy.
He's swamp. Oh, did Thomas Massey really? Jeanette, please don't tell me that. I don't want to know that. Please tell me you're lying, because I'll throw Thomas Massey off my list and I'll be down to like 3.
Ooh. Strange note.
I have to go.
Cha-ching. Winning.
He voted no Social Security for Illegal Aliens Act. It was May 11th. All right, it's taking too long. I have to look that up.
Yeah. Yeah. Zach.
The problem, I think Gabber is really middle ground, just like Trump is. That they would work well together. The problem is how many Republicans are going to be on board with a former Democrat for president? That's the problem I've got. But then you've got the other way of looking at it is she would bring a lot of moderate Democrats over to that ticket because they trust her. Jeanette says you try to find it. Oh, I believe you, Jeanette. You don't have any reason to lie like Tom does.
Yeah. Liar. Shoot this guy.
Tom, you were having such a good toast. You supported Hillary. What the hell?
I'm not paying you people any attention. I
What?
can't y'all start giggling, and I've got another screen up, and then I have to pop back over to make sure you haven't knocked me off.
Oh, we have a celebrity in the house. Look at that, a celebrity in the house. What's up? Anybody recognize? Does anybody recognize? Does anybody recognize a celebrity?
I do.
Okay,
Wow.
Anybody else recognize a celebrity?
Yeah.
That would be Harlan's main squeeze there.
Yep.
Marshall?
Where's Harlan?
St. Louis, that'd be Harlan's main squeeze.
Is that Mrs. Harlan?
That's the future Miss Tyree right there.
Yep.
I've been trying to find them wedding gifts at yard sales, but every time I send her a picture, she turns it down. She's like, "No, this, no, that." I'm like, Harlan's the one with the groovies.
Give him back.
Marcia, that was a cool story of Harlan meeting the fella at the car show. That's absolutely outstanding. I'm glad me and him acting stupid can be make somebody feel good. But it's all right. So what else is on my phone that we're supposed to be talking about tonight?
What are conspiracies?
Okay, in the chat, a 1 flat, a 2 round. How many people believe we live on a flat Earth? How many people believe the Earth is round?
Oh, R or F.
Flat is 1, round is 2.
Okay, we do it that way.
Yeah. I'm about to tell y'all like the Democrats. What the hell? Can't said 1.5.
That's it.
My biggest problem with that is how do you explain flight patterns? If you look at the way a globe model is set up and how flight patterns should be, explain to me how flight patterns are like they are on a round globe. That's the biggest problem.
Magnetic interference.
Huh?
Magnetic interference.
Turbulence.
No, the flight path, not the
right. Magnetic interference.
Explain flight paths.
Joe Val, Santa has teleporter capabilities. He doesn't go nowhere.
And so you're going to tell me, you're going to tell me through all of recorded history that the way they drew a globe, and the they don't put things on maps that they haven't gone out and marked, and they marked all this land and all this stuff that now that we're not supposed to go there anymore, all of a sudden it's not there anymore. And folks, I'm telling you right now. So you don't understand. So a plane flight. And so if you're flying from, okay, so next week I will be able to connect it for you, Josh. So tune in next week on the other channel. I'm telling you that just the sheer flight path of where a plane goes and where a plane goes over the moon landing. Who filmed the moon landing, for God's sakes? They land, they put somebody on there, they fly back up, and they come back down again. Is that what they did?
No. They landed, they put the camera out, Then they got back on the moon landing, and then they did the filming of him stepping onto the moon.
That
That's
camera
the
was
way it
pretty
happened.
stable.
They had a camera crew.
I'm gonna go along with most of the possibility of more of your little conspiracies, but the flat Earth, nah. I'm gonna have to say no on that one. I'm gonna have
Okay, so then how does
You're
if it's
around.
not a flat Earth, and how does so we have a round Earth with a dome all the way around it? Is that what you're saying?
Kind of.
No,
no. We have a
It's like
round.
I think they call it a domosphere.
Damn, they got rid of me.
The atmosphere.
I'll even go along with the moon. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I will go along with the fact that the moon landing was fake.
Yeah.
But the Earth is round.
And what proof do you have that it's round? I
Well,
just played contrarian.
my buddy Copernicus, he was playing around with his clock and his shadows, and he figured it out.
Everything you've been shown is a lie.
Is round. Actually, it's sort of egg shaped, but yeah.
Yeah.
So you're telling me they're going to lie to us about every damn thing from recorded history, but then going to come up and say, but they're going to tell you the truth on this one thing?
Well, that's because it goes way back, too far back. Shut up, Pat.
It doesn't go too far back.
can't lie about everything, can they?
Oh, you went okay. I'm sorry, I didn't read all of that.
Josh, we did do it. We went to the moon, and then when we came back, we lost all technology and most of the pictures. We lost all the technology and all the pictures, but believe me, we did it. Man, horse shit. They didn't go to the moon.
There you go. Damn it, man.
Ed McMahon was famous for Johnny Carson's sidekick.
That's the
And
only
then
thing I
there
can
was
think of.
that lottery thing. Publishers Clearinghouse. Thank you, Flippin. Oh, he's it right there.
It's right here. Why are you being
So it's been a long day. Sweepstakes, that's it.
Nick Pickett, it doesn't mean it doesn't rotate. It just doesn't mean it's not round.
Well,
Being
being
a
that
Marine.
I've been up in a plane and I can see the curvature of the Earth, the optics is there.
You ask any pilot, and they'll tell you that the Earth is flat. They've never, not one time, had they ever had to adjust for the curvature of Earth on the flight.
Just go forward.
No, because it's gravity.
If you were just going to go forward, you would run into the Earth if it was round. If you did not
No.
adjust for the curvature of God,
I wish I could have screen captured that right there.
if you don't adjust for the curvature of the Earth, you fly into it. And no pilot has ever adjusted for the curvature of the Earth.
I think Amazon
Okay.
Seller 99's got you.
Okay. For my flying lesson, the globe, the Earth is round. Planes do not fly like this. They
Yep.
fly like this because of the gravitation of the Earth. So they're constantly flying parallel to the planet, not into the planet.
And if your elevation is X feet, you'd be constantly losing elevation if you're flying into the Earth.
See, the problem with the round
Up.
the problem with the round Earth is if you lay the flat Earth down, every single flight matches up with flat Earth. But when you make it round again, none of it works. And so you've got something there's something wrong if you lay the Earth flat and then all the flight lines match up and you put it back to the Earth and go, there's no way that flight works anymore. I'm telling you, there's
What
more
about those that sailed around the world?
What's Michigan?
Around the world, what, do they get teleported or what? How does that work?
Okay, so how about this? You're just saying a sail around the world. How about sail across the world? It's just the terminology you're using that you've been taught your entire life.
One's
Well,
going this way.
if
one's going
they go to
that
the end of
way.
the map, where do they go from there? How do they get to the other side?
How do they get back?
Circle.
I don't have the answer. I'm just saying it's not as simple as a red.
Oh, yeah, sure.
No agenda that have done this. They've just decided they were going to sail around the world. And what happens when they get to that point on the map? They just get like teleported, like Star Trek, over to the other side.
They run into the ice wall.
The other
Black
part's
hole.
upside down.
Why do I feel like I'm in ninth grade?
What?
Ninth grade science.
I'm just playing a devil's advocate here. So John, here's the devil's advocate. So John says
Devil's advocate? No.
an altimeter uses the magnetic field of the Earth to tell you the height from the ground.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so does it matter if I'm to the left or to the right? That makes no difference. If it's flat, if it's round, what's an altimeter have to do with that? It's still telling you up or down. It don't care whether.
An alternator.
So here's another good example. If they tell you the Earth is a molten hot core,
Yeah.
and this is hot lava coming up to the surface of the Earth and volcanoes, and the deeper you go into the Earth, the hotter it gets.
Yep.
Why is the bottom of the ocean so damn cold you can't live there?
Well,
If it's 7 miles closer to the center of the Earth, why is it colder than the Earth that it's up against?
why is the desert hot in the day and not at night? Same thing. Well, not now though. Sometimes.
If you all of y'all who think that your view is based on the pictures you see from NASA, that's fake bullshit. They're feeding you, by the way. They're not out there taking pictures from the moon because they were never there back to the Earth.
You hung up on the moon landing, aren't you?
I'm just asking. I don't know one way or the other. I'm just. I've seen enough for it go both ways.
I've seen enough. It could go both ways.
Yeah, you've seen enough.
There's too many people. There's too many people in the chat who've all decided that it's a globe and that's it.
It's a globe. It is. It's round, man. What the hell?
God love these people.
What's it necessary? This is the most frustrating show ever.
Oh, Anissa, you just got here. He's had $500 worth of returns. He's already done the damn whining about it.
Oh,
and it wasn't big girl panties either.
Ooh, oh yeah, that's right. We forgot about that. And speakers.
I mean, the next thing everybody's going to say is they believe in Darwin and everything that Darwin said that we all evolved from apes.
Well,
the question I've got for you: if humans evolved from apes, why are there still apes?
Well, depends on what time period.
If humans evolved from apes, why are there still apes?
Because God planned it that way.
It's because we didn't evolve from apes. That's why. Next up, Bigfoot.
Next up, Bigfoot. Where is he? What's he been up to these days? And who's seen him now?
Nick.
That's the new trend around here.
I like your logo, by the way.
What is it?
Bigfoot stuff. Every store's got it here in Washington. Holy shit.
Hey, Jay, can I come stay with you?
Looking for him?
Can I come stay at your house and launch my Bigfoot expeditions from your house?
Yeah.
Sure.
Damn right.
You're ready to go for it.
You'd have to get Steve involved in that.
Steve's a chicken. He won't go with me.
You ever seen Bigfoot tracks? No. No, not yet.
No, I've seen them at the gift shops. Yeah.
Okay, so
Mike has the answer for the ape thing.
Amazon said Loch Ness monster fake.
No way.
Don't fuck with Bigfoot, but the Loch Ness monster fake.
No, I think it's real. I think it's real. I think it could be. Some deep waters over there. Never know.
Reality. Scott's from Alabama. Scott is a graduate of the University of Alabama. You know, he don't get that whole magnetic fields and whatnot.
Oh, okay. So see how the matrix just glitched right there. Tom had to stop and correct himself because if he'd have said I'm from North Carolina, that fucks him too. So there you go.
No, because I'm from South Carolina, and that's God's.
Oh my God! Amazon $7.99. The Earth and Loch Ness be real. Damn it!
I think Loch Ness is real. Yeah, I want them.
Okay, Texas Bandit asks, "Have you ever smelled mothballs?"
Ooh,
Where did that come from?
Not a long time, but why?
Oh God, I love this crowd.
I like smelling salts to snap.
Do you have mothballs,
man?
This is so much more fun than talking about damn reselling. Fuck reselling.
That's been talked to.
John's over there lurking. Look at him. He's deep. He's deep in it, like silent observer.
Trying to work this out.
Just trying to work this out. Man, those seats ain't gonna sell any faster. There's nothing you can do. I'm telling you.
And this you missed the.
You can crunch the numbers all you want. Just play it.
I need to drive to a legal state before next week so that me and Dave can both be high as fuck to do this show.
Hell yeah! You need a bong. Go to the bong store, man.
Yes.
Just look at a bong store.
Look. Can't. You're not drinking enough.
Josh,
so Josh, are aliens real? Or are aliens just the demons that were created and are inhabited this earth from the beginning of time?
Or are we the aliens? Are we the space dust? Could be. Just throwing it out there, spitballing.
Hey, Tamara, those things are worth really good money. I wish I'd find.
What are we all looking at?
The chat.
Whoa.
Damn.
I'm getting ready to.
Hey, maybe that's why the aliens crashed their ships because they hit a flat Earth.
That could be. They were like, this shit was supposed to be round.
They were coming through at such high speed and they thought this bitch was round and they ran right into the flat motherfucker.
All the rest of them are round. This one's not. Oh, fuck.
Shit.
We find the one that's square.
Well,
who built the pyramids? The Anunnaki.
which pyramids?
Which pyramids? That's right. There's more pyramids in North America.
And at what time?
There's a bunch of pyramids in my wallet.
Are there more? There could
the
be
pyramids
more.
were built by Egyptians
under a
because I was
mountain right
there.
now.
I remember.
What happened? He's leaving. Jeez. Him and Jake. What the hell, Jake? Don't hide.
We're on our own?
What? You got mail over there? You all have to go through?
I don't think the show can get any crazier, though.
Well, it could. We lost the host. What happened?
Knocked out?
They took him out, man. They said, you know what? Enough of you.
This is some screenshots of the mailings that people had back in the day from McMahon.
Oh, yeah.
And without the toilet seat.
Yeah.
But one of them, and I'm trying to show it to you, says American Family Publishers right on the upper left.
Right.
Ooh. The FBI got him, man. That's gone, man. That's it. They had enough. They said enough of you, buddy.
Right up in the upper left.
Dude, you know who got me?
Jody.
Old Tug got me. Drinking got me. All right. So what did I miss? Did y'all solve any of these things while I was gone?
John's
Well,
going through the
I've
mail.
seen
Got
some mail from American Family Publishers, not publishing Publishers Clearinghouse.
He was Publishers Clearinghouse. I don't care what they say.
Whoa. Who's the well?
He's the one that jumped out of the
$100,000.
plane over by here in the Washington-Oregon border.
DB Cooper jumped out of a plane into the woods, and Bigfoot made him his bitch. That's what happened.
Oh my! Wow.
He tried to pay off Bigfoot. I got all this money, and Bigfoot said,
"Listen here, you."
No, Bigfoot. Bigfoot didn't want the money. They found some of the money on the Columbia River.
Yeah,
on the beach. Yeah.
I was about to say that, Jay. They did find some of the money.
Yeah.
They checked the serial numbers on it.
Yep.
Oh, got him.
He's fake glitching.
He's frozen. Look,
No,
they
he's
got
not.
him again.
He's messing with you.
They got him with his gun in his hand.
He's shooting the bird at everybody.
I think DB Cooper lived personally.
Think so?
Yeah, I think he jumped right out the ass of that plane and lived.
Here's a bill.
So
but they did find
John's working
a
hard over
small
there.
amount of
John
the
is
beer
on his
from it.
game.
I mean, there's so many things. So what was it? Which one of it is it? Billy the Kid that they think is not buried in his own grave? Is he the one? One of those outlaws they don't think. That's the next one. How many people think that the guys who escaped Alcatraz do live down in South America? Hey Patrick, man, don't come in here and talk about Elvis. Elvis is in Arkansas preaching God's word.
Whoa.
Elvis is alive and well as Bob Joyce, and I'm trying to get somebody. Hey, Miss Marcia, are you still in here? Is Harlan available to go see Bob Joyce on a Sunday morning? I'm gonna drive over to Arkansas and have service with Bob Joyce. Come on.
Okay, Texas, it's Hucks. Hucks.
Sucks?
S.
Sucks.
No.
Come on, somebody in my area, go with me. I want to go to Arkansas.
Well, get your boy up and tell him to get in the car and let's go.
Yeah. What the hell, Harlan?
Hell, he's got to do something.
Hey, Tracy, you're got to be New Harlan. You still in here, Tracy? Let's go to Arkansas Sunday.
Yeah, plug that damn camera in and step up already. Jesus.
Come on, man. We got to go see Elvis before he dies a second time. Damn it.
Hey, this is crazy. I said, how old? I started typing in, how old would Elvis be today?
Good. He don't need none of that shit.
New Harlan.
I'm living old married life with a broken ankle and no action. He don't get no action either. Damn it.
You're supposed to be New Harlan. What the hell?
Not going to Arkansas. Tracy, you suck. Elvis is dead. Damn, what's wrong? Damn it.
What the hell, Harlan? Tearing it up.
That's what's wrong in this world right now is nobody has any hope and any joy. Elvis is dead.
No hope and joy.
Elvis was 89 and a half years
I
old.
knew I could count. I knew I could count on Kent. What time you gonna be here, Kent?
All right.
Pick him up in Bogalusa. Where is this church? What part of Arkansas do I have to get to? Bob, I'll go. I don't give up. I don't have anything else to do. Church. It's in Benton, Arkansas. Faith Household of Faith. Benton, Arkansas. Directions.
That's Walmart's home, also, isn't it?
No, they're in Bentonville.
Oh, Bentonville.
Okay, directions from your location.
Yeah, your wife's on a scooter, but you've been home for what? A week,
so-
2 weeks straight now. She's like, "Get the
She
fuck
don't
out!
give a she don't
Yeah,
care what I
get
do.
the fuck out!
What are you doing, baby?
Go to Arkansas."
It's only 6 hours and 11 minutes. Come on. It's just right on the other side of Little Rock. I'm telling you right now, we could go over there. We could watch the Little Rock state troopers pit somebody out on the way. It's a win-win.
Oh, good joy.
Our bench seat blisses. You shouldn't be listening. If you're looking for sweet moments, this is not the show to be listening to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Little Rock, I was watching one of my favorite channels, and it's about sovereign citizens. And if I offend anybody because believe they're sovereign citizens, I'm not sorry.
Hey, I bet Mr. Sadie would meet me there. Damn it!
I
Where
bet he
is
would.
Larry? Is Larry taking a break because Todd's not here? Larry, where are you?
Yeah, he's probably playing cards.
Larry loves him some Elvis. He would meet me in Little Rock from St. Louis.
Oh yeah, he fussed at me because I said Elvis was dead, and he was. I did not particularly care for Elvis.
Eric, you're in Maryland. You're too far away. It's poker night. I'm telling you, Bob Joyce is Elvis. Let's go.
Sadie's playing cards, Anissa, and Lag. There's no telling what Lag's doing.
Okay, so let's see.
Andrew.
Johnny said I need to stop screaming.
Andy. Dude, get your wife under control. You're in Alabama.
Let's meet at Bob Joyce's church. Can't miss.
It looks more like Kenny Rogers than Elvis Presley.
Before he dies.
I've never been a Beatles fan, John. I kind of agree with you.
So here's what you tell your kids is that every single famous person that they ever idolized, every movie star, was just somebody wearing a mask.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, Paul McCartney, they showed you he died. That's not the original Paul McCartney. He died.
Okay, Scott. We believe you. We believe it.
Have you not heard that conspiracy too?
I have not heard that he.
Oh yeah, that's why Abbey Road. One of them has his shoes off. There's all kinds of look into that, Tom. I'm serious. A lot of people truly believe that Paul McCartney, the original Paul McCartney, died in a car wreck, and they replaced him with a lookalike from this whole time. I'm not making this up.
Paul McCartney was in Wings. He wasn't in the Beatles.
Did you really just say that?
Yes, I know that he was in the Beatles too.
There you go. Look at that's not. Look at it. That ain't the same person. Come on.
What the hell?
Paul's on the left, falls on the right.
Ooh. Wow.
Could you imagine the crap that Scott would be spouting if he was really mucked up on some?
See, look, y'all see that, Larry? And let's meet at Bob Joyce's church. Can't miss Elvis before he dies the second time. We'll see what he says.
Larry, Mr. Sadie.
Yeah, Mr. Sadie. Because from St. Louis to Little Rock and from here to there, conspiracy fight, Ken, thanks you.
Is that half of the 666?
Yeah.
See, Patrick, I've heard the same thing about Avril Lavigne too, because she's definitely not the same as she was. I'm telling you right now, the new that
Well,
Trump
she
is
got
going to
rid of
pick
some of that damn eye shadow, so
JFK Jr. is going to come back and be the vice president candidate with Trump, and Lady Di is going to help them with their campaign. I'm telling you right now. She faked her own death. They both did. And then last night I was watching some crazy shit talking about Michael Jackson that faked his death too. Have y'all seen that one where they get to the hospital and supposedly that he gets out of the ambulance and walks in? Have y'all seen that video?
no. But if there's any person on the face of the earth that has a good reason to fake his own death, and that was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He was a master of disguise too. I didn't realize how much he messed with disguises and wore masks and stuff just to go out in public.
Yeah, his face was all butchered.
He was no matter, taking all of the other crap that happened in his later days, that child was abused, allegedly abused. He didn't have some mental scars and at one point just decided that he wanted to disappear. He has a good reason, had a good reason to do that. Legal revenge fund.
Hey, after YouTube takes their 30%, I'll add that to the pile, Phil.
What he needs is he needs to go do a GoFundMe to visit Elvis Fund so he can hire a jet to land in his backyard and pick him up and fly him to Arkansas.
You know what's crazy is everything is now going to be a conspiracy because, I mean, look, my retarded self, I can sit here with my phone. I can take a picture of Joni in Walmart on the scooter flipping me off, and I can put her on a yellow brick road. I can put Joni in traffic, for God's sake.
You probably could put her on a tractor pulling a disc harrow behind her if you spent.
And I just got the app. I'm not good, but it Kent does all kinds of crazy shit with it.
Well, John's pretty good with it too.
Where's the one where I put the puppies on the beach? Hold on. I put the dogs on the beach too. I took a picture of Tracy. I was going to mess with it too.
I showed Roberta the pictures that you posted of the kids, of the dogs, the kids. That's how we refer to our cat, the other kids.
Where's the dogs on the beach? Yeah, that's the best one ever. That's the best picture ever. I had a picture I put on in a nice meadow with butterflies and stuff. Some women's pads. Oh, that's the best picture ever. Hey, not to mention, look at that one. That's a good picture there.
You're such an asshole.
I didn't make that one. Your buddy Kent make that one.
I know. He's my favorite asshole.
But look at that. Look at these boots. Those are boots for sale on eBay. Look, that's a good. Where are the dogs? I put them on the beach. Where are y'all?
I love you, Kent. I say it with all. You know what? I have somebody said Mad Hatter's Boutique. I haven't heard anything about Diddy lately. For a while there, that was all they talked about on the news.
Yeah, John. It's from being a child of the. It's from growing up in the 70s and 80s. That word was used all the time. It's villainized now, but.
Why do you have Harry in that Prince Harry in the background, John?
I've not heard anything about Jimmy Buffett still being alive. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Why would Jimmy not be? He was living his best life. He did whatever he wanted to do. Jimmy was. Kent said muted. Who's muted?
I'm
Diddy,
muted.
Diddy doesn't have to work with the feds. It's scary what you don't know and the things that go on that they put on TV and how old John is muted.
Because Diddy was, he was involved in, like, he was on the board of directors of a private school that his kids went to, and he just seemed to be an outstanding citizen.
He just
And
wanted access to more kids.
And then all of this crap started coming up. Him and Bieber and all this kind of stuff, allegedly.
Well, the one to listen to if you want to listen to that stuff, if you listen to Cat Williams caught all kinds of hell for telling the truth.
I love Cat Williams.
He's the funniest. To me, he's one of the. He's got to be the funniest dude on the planet. I love some Cat Williams. He's crazy.
He'll say, "That's a crazy MRFer right there," and the next thing out of his mouth is, "I thank God every day for being able to do this." He's really funny.
Yeah,
the God part, he's not being funny; he's being serious about that. But he just says some crap.
Yeah, I think he's my favorite comedian. But even and then what's his name too? Dave Chappelle will tell you like it is. He is not.
Diddy's still alive?
Yeah, Diddy's still. But he's just saying he didn't kill himself.
Oh yeah.
So I forgot that I had to wear my favorite T-shirt from one of your favorite TV shows.
Allegedly.
What TV
You
show
better
is
get
that?
this, Scott. You better get it.
What TV show is that?
Well, look at it. What is that?
Is that Kevin Hart's?
It's an ostrich.
Yeah. So what happened in like the first season of a Canadian show? Letterkenny?
Dude, every episode I ever watched of Letterkenny, I was high as fuck.
No, it was a running joke for like the whole part of the first season that he allegedly fucked an ostrich or something.
You're 10 ply, dude. Shut up. I'm gonna go back. I need to go back and watch it again. That's outstanding comedy. My favorite one was when they were throwing the baseball and Squirrely Dan talking about his girlfriend sticking a finger up his butt, and then they wouldn't throw the hit ball to him anymore. That's the funniest one. Oh my god, that's the funniest one ever.
But it doesn't make you gay, right?
Oh my god, that's the funniest part of the whole.
Jake, cover your ears. They're talking potty talk over here.
Sometimes I just glaze over. Sorry.
It's just letter, Kenny. Letter Kenny.
Has anybody watched? Is it Skinwalker Ranch?
Yeah, because the one guy lives here. The one rocket scientist, the blonde hair fella, he lives here in Huntsville.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm.
I watched like the first couple of seasons, and then I started watching something else, and I had.
There's something. I mean, he wouldn't be involved with it if there wasn't something going on. There's something strange with the way that place is. Who knows what it is?
Well, I mean, it's natural stuff happens. Like, they're talking about the way it retains electricity and whatnot. If you look at any maps, the area below Rock Hill, South Carolina, and Columbia, South Carolina, the area in between them, they suggest you not fly. Like,
are you talking about flat maps or round maps?
Either one.
Triangle maps.
Because there's so much magnets. It has such a magnetic pull that it throws off compasses and whatnot. Well, I'm glad you got your power and your internet back, Chris. Beth, are you still in here? Have you got that back yet?
John, I've never thought that. I've always assumed that Amazon Star 99 was a dude.
Well, the way Amazon Seller 99 says the View wasn't a terrible show until Whoopi took over. That's probably the reason he was saying that.
They're all miserable. They're miserable bitches. Every single one of them, every host I put on there has been miserable. That's one reason why we don't have cable anymore. I don't watch any of that crap.
I haven't been on. I have been out in the. I've been out in the Bermuda Triangle. We didn't have any issues.
How do we know this is the real Tom that came back? You should be. You could be a Tom from a different time.
Okay.
You could be a robot.
I thought. Okay, maybe it's just continuous episodes, but I thought there was multiple.
No, Chris. There's been. I think they're filming season 5 now. I think they're in season 5. I think right now.
And see, I think stuff like that is interesting as hell.
Yeah, I watched that one just because I like the guy who's from here.
Right.
I've listened. He was on the podcast with Rick and Bubba. Really smart guy. I like him. They're doing season 5 right now. I was actually correct.
Amazon wants to know if John's interested.
Nailed it.
Oh Lord, you people!
Flipping fire. Like this.
John, you got busted.
Flipping ain't fire.
John, you're trying to skim dates in the chat. You might want to send private messages.
Yeah, that's right.
The Denver airport. There's some weird. Eric? Have you ever been there? There's some weird shit in there, man. From the guides down to the murals. We've flown into there and seen it in person, and it looks weird in pictures. It looks strange in person.
That's the new airport.
Wow. Yeah, it opened in
the newer
airport. The last 15 years, 10 or 15 years.
Because the last time I flew through Denver, through the their airport, commercial airport, was 1990, I think it was.
This one's like outside of town, and like Kent said, all in the ground. They moved a lot of dirt when they built that one underneath that, and there's a lot of shit on the ground. And the murals. Have you seen the murals, Tom?
No, I haven't been to. The last time I flew into Denver, it was on a private plane, and we didn't fly into the major airport. We flew into.
I can't believe we're allowed to even talk to you.
Why?
I flew on a private plane.
Well, I've got a friend, a guy I went to high school with. He flies for a guy out of Atlanta.
Hey, that's one of the murals on the wall.
That's really fucked up looking. What is that?
It's a soldier carrying a big gun with a sword with a piece of, and it's all kinds of.
All right. I'll have to buy a damn airline ticket probably to get back to that part of the airport to see it. No,
and there's all kinds of different ones about the all kinds of conspiracy in the murals. It's crazy.
It's almost like they made all the conspiracies into a mural intentionally.
Okay.
So
a buddy of mine is a private pilot, and he flies for a guy out of Atlanta, and that fella has about 6 planes.
JD says that it proves nothing other than they have a great sense of humor. Because you know what? I'm sitting here thinking to myself that the one place in this world that everybody has a fucking sense of humor is a damn airport. I went in Reagan International Airport, and I just walked and just laughed my ass off because all the humor that was through there. Man, come on now.
In front of the Charlotte airport, there used to be a statue. It's supposed to be of Queen Charlotte, but it was hideous looking, and it looked like she was caught in the prop wash off of a jet the way she was, and the media around here was talking about the constipated queen because that's the way it looked like, what she looked like.
Okay, and so everybody wants to talk about the blue statue. How about who was the model for the Statue of Liberty?
Ah, that's a good one.
Damn it, you people! Now I got to see about the blue-eyed horse.
The Statue of Liberty and the model for that, a lot of people believe is of satanic origin.
The bearer of light.
Its eyes glow.
You know that one? Huh?
Lucifer.
Yep.
That's what they call him, Lucifer. His eyes glow.
A lot of stuff they put in plain sight because we don't know history because we only know what they've taught us. Oh Lord, I'm even scared to even look up. So there you go, Tom. There's the statue of the horse outside of the.
Yeah, I was just looking at it over on another screen.
With the glowing eye.
With the glowing eyes.
It'd be different to have a big giant glowing penis.
Yeah, Lucifer.
What did you just say?
Absolutely true, Mad Hatter.
Brett 100% agrees with my friend.
Is that Mad Hatter?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do live in a fallen world and all the craziness that goes on. As much as I believe everything you say, I do 100% believe that Satan is the king of this realm that we live in, and nothing is off limits. Except for the fact that Christ is the real Savior. That's the one thing he can't change. He can do everything else. And he gave that his best shot. If you read Matthew, he offered everything here to Christ, and Christ said, no thanks. Yes, Chris, you missed the Big Mike conversation.
That's way back there.
It seems like the panel was all kind of jealous that Big Mike was hung more than they were.
I never said that.
And the video I had talking about why is Big Mike not tape that thing down? Why does he not tape the anaconda down so it doesn't bounce around? Free balling. I'm going on Dancing on Ellen show. I'm gonna go free balling.
They gotta leave it out there a little bit.
Y'all terrible. No, hey, there's Mr. Sadie. Where you been, dude?
I'm beginning to think Joni's killing my internet because I'm too loud.
They've been talking about you all night. He must have got your message about going to see Elvis.
Who's that?
Unplugging and replugging.
Mr. Sadie.
I sent him a text. He didn't even answer
it. Well, he's in the chat now. Tom is a preacher and has a tent revival every week.
Larry, I sent you a text and you didn't even answer me. I'm so disappointed. What the hell?
Now, you know that's not true, Mr. Sadie, because if I was having tent revivals every week, I'd be making enough money that I wouldn't be screwing around with you people.
Mr. Sadie, do you have me blocked on your phone? Is that what it is? You didn't answer my text because you blocked me? Hell yeah. They were in here insulting you, Mr. Sadie. Larry, they were trying to say Elvis is dead, and I'm like, Elvis is preaching in Arkansas this weekend. Let's go. Let's meet Larry Sunday morning in Little Rock. Let's go to service. Oh, his phone's still in his truck.
You're like me, Mr. Sadie. I never know where my phone is, and my son just chews me out. Can't you keep up with your phone?
We know it takes you forever to answer them with your flip phone doing the little T9 texting.
Am I too loud, Chris? Seriously. I'll turn my mic that way.
Who is Chris?
You're the quietest of the whole group.
He says conspiracy of someone throttling Tom's internet down because he is too loud. Okay.
I don't know. You sound normal to me. Chris is the one with internet problems. Chris is the one that just got his internet back from the storm. Hey, Chris, how bad is Houston? I was watching something, was it last night, that showed one of the interstates was like completely covered in water all the way through. Chris said you said you were too loud, not him.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I said that. But anyway. Okay, here's your theory to think about, Scott. A geologist said that if all the ice melts off of the North and South Pole, it will not cover the Statue of Liberty. So that means that probably up to the Smoky Mountains would be flooded with water.
But
so what happens to the people on the other side of the Smokies?
Here's the other thing. If you take any vessel of water and then fill it up with ice, the only liquid that will spill out is the moment you put the ice in it. Even though the ice protrudes up out of the water, no more water will be spilled when it melts. Because that's how much air is in the ice.
I'm not arguing with you on that.
So why would it flood the rest of the earth when it melts?
I'm just saying that's what they say. It's not going to be Water World where the whole world is covered in water.
Right.
Even though that's going to upset those people with those high priced properties in Long Island and well, I was wanting Scott to throw a conspiracy theory on that, you know.
So we went off. You're trying to say we went off fake science up in here? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was Reality Smack?
What did Reality say?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Who banned them?
Somebody banned them.
I don't know who did that.
I don't even know who it is.
It wasn't me because I'm not a moderator. I haven't been given a wrench because I'm not good enough.
I will.
Oh, boo-hoo, Tom.
I'll allow a lot of conspiracy theories, but I won't allow blasphemy in my chat. Sorry.
What did he say?
Made a comment about the Savior being the biggest hoax of all.
Oh.
Sorry. I'll take a lot of things, but you can take that shit and hit the road, buddy. Sorry.
One cell. That's it.
One.
Yeah. Reading John's comments.
I haven't had a cell yet, and I hit the like button twice, damn it. I hit the like button from both chats.
See, if Lag was in here, he would be buying stuff from you folks.
That's fine. We can just.
Oh, that's where Lag at. Lag's sitting in the swimming pool at Todd's house.
Yeah.
There's water somewhere. Buy from Lag.
Lag has to be in bed by now. He doesn't get to stay up this late.
That's right.
Really? Oh.
That's why he's only in the morning
Allegedly, Lag is maybe between the ages of 13 and 19. I personally think he's a 43-year-old mother of 5, but that's, Scott tracked him down to his name is Andrew, and he lives in Delaware.
No, he lives in Ocean City, New Jersey.
New Jersey. Right by the water. Right by the water.
I didn't track him down. He made a mistake and came on one of the listings Jay was on.
He's on one of my listings.
We got him.
We're not sure, but I think it could be him.
Very nice, Tracy. So Tracy picked up a Margaritaville pitcher. Part of it was broken, but he sold it. He was like, for $5, I'll sell it for parts. That's a good deal. Very nice.
Wasting away again.
I heard a bunch of noise, and I thought Johnny had busted her ass or something. But Jacob was bringing in packages off the front porch.
What did she order now?
New crock pot.
Did she get the pressure cooker version?
No, she got the. I'll show you.
I love my crock pot.
Damn, how many returns can I get in one?
What'd you get now?
Oh shit, more?
I don't want to hear it. I've had just as many.
Oh,
they're like fucking daily right now.
Somebody's returning shampoo talking about it says it's new but it's used.
Yeah.
How the fuck does somebody use shampoo, you cunt? I mean, I'm getting really sick of this fucking bullshit of these people ordering this. You know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get half back. I don't give a fuck.
Fucking dirty.
You know, all you have to do is pour the shampoo out and send it back. I mean, this ain't. Nobody used the shampoo, you stupid bitch.
Scott, I'm sure they'll hire you back at McDonald's or Wendy's or Bojangles if you're getting tired of the reselling of the.
Hey, I got two good ones. I got dog toys that they returned and put all the chewed up dog toys back in the bag and said it didn't last long enough. And another one, inaccurate website description, it says all in the original packaging. What the fuck does that mean?
But that's why you have free returns. Folks, that's why you have free returns. My only advice to you is have free returns. Because now that they've opened returns, I can do whatever I want to them and they can't leave feedback. Shampoo is...
She's the one that used it.
Shampoo is used. You can't make the stupidity of these people up. Of course they're from Tennessee. Fucking idiots.
I bet they're a Tennessee fan too, don't you, Scott?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure. Probably got the whole house painted orange, bunch of bastards.
Hey,
probably look like John Shirt.
Up the street from me, it's some Tennessee fans.
That's what I'm talking about.
House got orange.
Just now on my phone. Sorry, Bubba. I'm in. I knew it, Larry. I told y'all Larry would meet me there. Larry, let's go here. Let's go hear Elvis preach. I'm telling you, I can be in Little Rock in about 5.5 hours. Let's go.
Mike wants to know what the conspiracy theory is about all these returns you're getting.
Fact.
Did you see that from
what
Mike,
John said?
The crazy card.
He's carrying on about something. He's trying to tell us that nobody's listening.
Like, the problem is all these people and their fucking returns, they're going to learn a hard lesson.
Well, you know that eBay sends an email out saying that, if you have a problem with the item, this seller accepts free returns, and click here to start a return.
Did it really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to find the crock pot. This pissed me off.
And see, people like Scott, like Todd, they sell a lot of jewelry and stuff like that. Gold coins. That's all the returns going on. I'd be worried about selling stuff like that.
The Dutch oven crock pot. That's the one. Just got the.
Okay.
Ooh.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh,
that's different.
Oh my.
Yeah, so it's like $120, but there's a guy who was selling them open box for $80, and he took a best offer of $74, so we got it for $74.
What are you making those?
I don't know. I don't cook.
Cakes and whatnot.
My name's not John Flippin' Ain't Easy. I don't cook.
Oh, you're a cook? I didn't know you were a master chef.
Yep. I got my Masterbuilt 800 Gravity Series the other day. It's like the best thing ever.
What is it?
It's a gravity-fed charcoal grill. You can put wood, charcoal, whatever in the hopper, and it is a grill/smoker. It's so versatile. You can do all kinds of stuff. And
it worked off gravity. You put it in there.
Does it go hunt for you and put it on the grill for you?
What's that?
Does it go hunt for you too, and put it on the grill?
No, it does everything else. It's great.
Just trying to cook here, man. Jesus. The hell?
Sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah. You got extreme grilling. What do you mean you didn't?
Green was putting the damn thing together. Otherwise, it's pretty damn good.
How dare you grill that without killing it yourself? Freaking rookie.
Yeah, so Larry, I'm serious though, man. We need to come one of these Sunday mornings. We need to meet up. I was watching a video of a mother and daughter who went over there, and she's like, "You have to wait in line. There's a line of people waiting to get into the church for his services."
Who?
Bob Joyce, Elvis.
Oh,
Elvis Jr.
Yes,
Real-
but that's the way it
real
is at
Elvis.
all the big churches.
It's a little bitty church. It's not very big.
that's him.
I'm telling you, that's Elvis.
I mean, you know, the Past Salute Club was 3 miles that away from here.
Kent said he meet us up there too. It's not that far, Kent. Come on.
Try some Chinese willow weed. That's no good. Oh, you people make me have to do too much searching.
You gotta do some. You gotta double check this.
No, I got to just see what Chinese willow weed is.
Well,
Well,
Jacob
I think it's a reference to my willows, most likely. I would
yeah, he sells all variants, like all kinds, like
Yeah,
African
that wouldn't taste, I don't think it would taste too good on
Chinese
it.
willows.
You gotta have a fruity wood or a nut wood for it to actually be a
Apple.
good wood.
Apple, if you can find it.
Apple, cherry wood, mesquite. Cherry wood is
can be
good.
a little. Cherry can be a little off, depending on what you use it for. But
Putting that, using
Hey,
that
hey, Dave.
Ah.
Johnny says you're too damn loud. Russians can hear you in space.
Hell yeah.
Would you give her the Friday answer for us?
What is that?
The line from Fridays? I need to
Oh, wait, what? Sorry, I'm high.
get. We don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
fuck.
Joni, Roberta was asking how you broke your ankle, and I said, I'm not really sure. And she said she probably kicked Scott's ass too many times and broke it.
Yeah. Awesome.
So we went to the river about 3 days ago on one of the really hot days, and my daughter slipped and fell, and ended up with 18 stitches.
How can YouTube reject my comment for they think it might be spam?
What is it?
It's my own goddamn channel, YouTube. How about spamming my own channel?
What?
Fuck, YouTube sucks.
What comment?
I would just put on there. I was answering Mr. Sadie said that we can imagine me and you beard in a church. Woo! I'm like, yeah, we can bring some ultras and pour one out for the grams, and they blocked that.
So now you just gotta say it out loud. Like,
Spamming your own channel.
what the hell, YouTube? It's not good for the show, man.
That's crazy. They rejected my comment. What the hell?
They ain't right, man. Y'all ain't right.
They took it as some hate. That's what it was.
I will reject this comment then YouTube. You're nothing but an outreach of the CIA by MK Ultra. So go fuck yourself, YouTube. There you go. Take that comment.
Here goes the channel. That
Ban that.
was the moment he realized.
Rose.
Damn it! They
got him. Got him.
got me. They got
Out
me.
again. Uh-oh. Well, good calls now.
Holy. Damn it. I'm in trouble now. I just got in trouble.
He's too
Yeah,
smart.
No, I shut the door.
Oh, the kids can't get in there.
CIA's at his front door.
How many of y'all have like Ring or anything like that on your house?
What?
I just don't want these. Get
Is that what that
Blink.
is?
I have Blink on mine. It's an
Oh, Blink.
Amazon product.
I can't shut the door because somebody can't come in. Isn't that right?
I use
You're my
Arlo
best
cameras.
friend. Isn't that
You
right?
use what?
Arlo, ARLO, Arlo.
Okay.
You mean like these?
Is that what that is?
I just ordered one. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one.
I'm telling you. How many of
it's a lower end.
we can probably get 15, 20 people to meet over there. Well, We'll eat breakfast at Waffle House, and then we'll go listen to Elvis preach. Come on.
1 for the money and 2 for the show. Come on, let's go.
Johnny's back.
Scott's going Scott don't tone it down some. If Scott don't tone it down some, next time we see him, he's gonna have a big old bruise on the side of his head where Joni had to rough him up.
She's threatened to shave the rest of his beard if he doesn't like tone it down. She's already shaved half of it.
Jennifer wants to know what time.
Yeah. Road trip.
I'm telling you, this is Elvis.
Tell you what, man. You should do a video on it.
Hey, I paid a mortgage this place, Pat D's. I ain't sleeping in no damn garage.
Well, sometimes you do with a.
Only when the air conditioner was out.
When the air conditioner goes out. That was some funny shit.
Did you make your wife sleep in the garage when the air conditioning in the house went out?
When the air conditioner went out, that's the only reason.
My wife would have been out at the damn.
She's gonna go unplug the internet.
Better get on your hotspot there,
How
Scott.
come I feel like we're in the middle of like a dispute here?
Wait, you're just picking up on that? It's been going on for years.
Larry, come on.
Gonna witness
Around edges, cleft for me.
You know that's Elvis. Come on, Larry.
It's him.
Let me hide
So
Tell you, let's go.
myself.
He's in his late 80s. Come on. We don't have much more time.
is he kind of fat?
89, 6 months is how old he's supposed to be. He should be if he was still alive. Are you kidding? You take Mr. Sadie. Mr. Sadie's gonna be on his knees crying, not because he's been touched by the music of the Lord, but because it's Elvis.
Yeah, Joni discounts it. The end of this month, we'll be married 33 years. She's been putting up with me for 35 years.
Whoa.
We met Jacob wasn't even alive when we met. We met in August of 88.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat D's. I don't know why. I'm Phoebe's person. She has to know where I'm at all the time. All I heard over the door was the.
Where's little man at?
Franklin?
Yeah.
Sitting on top of Joni. That Franklin loves him some Joni now.
Yep. He really does. Don't you have some really good pictures of Franklin?
I don't know. My former sister-in-law, she was a big Elvis fan. And she went with a bunch of girls one night, and they were talking about they started crying and carrying on. And my ex-sister-in-law said, "I ain't putting up with that nonsense." And she said, "I got there, and he started singing because she was like 3 rows off the front from the front of the auditorium." And she said, "I couldn't help it. I just started crying." And I said, "It's something they put in the air."
Hey, I said, here's the picture. Oh, wait a minute. That's Harlan. Never mind.
What the dangle? What the dangle was going on there? Harlan, where you at?
I bet he has worn that suit out for Marcy.
That was an unfortunate night.
Look like Bulldog, the rapper.
This is usually the way it is. I get pictures like this. Franklin's never been more than like 2 feet from her.
Yep. Like that mostly all the time.
I'm like, where'd he go now? He's laying on the pillow beside me.
Thank you.
Lieutenant Dangle.
They've moved on to cuddle time. They're not listening to us anymore.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Harlan.
Tom, is this the thing you have at your house?
What is that?
Who?
The call blocker thing.
What?
Yeah.
He said you have a red button that you push to block their calls.
Yeah.
Hey, I sold one of those.
I'm gonna have to get another one because I've got that one about maxed out.
So I told you I get these pictures all the time. What's Franklin doing?
But you know,
my brother-in-law
I got
found a couple of them.
What's Franklin doing?
And she's sticking her tongue out.
What'd you say, Tom?
I got a call today from the National Kidney. They were, do you have any donations? But I picked up the phone and it said possible spam call. I picked it up and I said hello, and the girl immediately said, "Hi, this is Amanda from National Kidney, and we were going to have a truck in your area." Immediately got into what she was calling about, and I'm like, "No, I don't have anything this time," and because we usually try to donate something, and she said, "Okay, thank you. Do you mind if I call you back in a couple of months when we do another your area again?" Like, sure. Then we get these damn calls from people that's like, if you say hello twice and they don't respond, then hang up because it's a daggum robocall. But yeah, I use the hell out of that thing. Why, are you going to get you one, or you got one you're going to sell?
Oh, my brother-in-law's got a couple of them he found. He's selling them on eBay.
Yeah, I think I got like $26 for it. $27.
It works. I mean,
I think he's got his listed for like 20 plus shipping or something.
Yeah, it took a little while to sell, but it sold. Mine had the box and everything, little red button on it.
Yeah, he's got two of them, $20 plus $8.30 shipping.
Well, governor, I've already emailed my future governor and said, I want you to do, when you become governor, I want you to do something about these damn calls.
He's the bomb. I'm
They're
telling you.
never going to do anything about those calls. That's how the companies make money. That's why they don't. Same as the post office. That's why they're never going to stop spam from getting to you, because that's how they make 80% of their money.
I'm telling you, he's going to
I am getting so many lately. It's like unbelievably annoying.
What kind of calls are you getting?
Oh, do you need anything repaired around your house?
Oh,
do you need stuff worked on your house? I'm like, no, motherfucker. I built my own house. Fuck off.
Mine's extended warranties, Medicare. Excuse me. And I've got to the point where I tell them, I'm rich. I'm rich. I don't do Medicare. I go to a private hospital and see my doctor when I want to. Okay. Have a good day.
No, it's just, and then I get a lot because my rental we never sold and it was publicly listed. And so my number's out there for it. And for years, I just get calls every fucking week. And I string them along a little bit because honestly, if you give me the right price, I'll sell it. I don't care.
Well, that's just it.
Buy an iPhone and click one button.
Yeah, but
I don't give a fuck.
We get calls from
They'll leave a message. I'll call back. If I don't want to, I'll hit delete. Fuck them.
It's random stuff.
It's
random stuff night, babe.
Random after dark, not conspiracies after dark. At this
That's
point.
not fun at all.
Random stuff. Don't mind us.
I'm shocked you still got clothes on. You talking about it was so hot I can almost have to take more clothes off earlier.
Hey, believe me, I have as minimal clothes on as possible.
Is that reason you're all stooped over?
No.
but wanting to buy our house is the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
That's another one. And I say $900,000. And they say, what?
Hi, Rhonda.
Well, we'll have to look at it. No, I didn't say anything about that. I didn't say to make an offer. I said I'm taking $900,000 for it.
Rhonda, quit trying to play nice. You don't even trust him to have your address. Quit playing nice.
Oh, I'm gonna find it. I swear to God.
Not only address, they took name, everything off.
Oh, she didn't black out her name. She just blacked out
Well,
everything else.
She put Jovial Juggler as the name.
Well, we already know she's Rhonda.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I can give you an email address if you need to start looking.
I already have it. She sends me emails.
Why does the apple have an apple with a bite out of it? You know why?
Why is that?
In plain sight.
Evil.
The devil in plain sight.
And did you know that the stem is exactly the size, precisely, of the bite?
No, I did not know that.
It's precisely the bite.
Well, according to
No.
the graphic designer who designed the Apple logo, it's to differentiate it from being a cherry.
Chris, say what's going on under the table.
You just now saw
Damn, secret's out.
This is going from a conspiracy after dark to what was it, Playboy After Dark?
Shake weights.
Max after 11 o'clock.
Mr. Sadie, about your
How many times am I
during
internet
Bob
freeze?
Shitters, a buddy of mine's family has a septic tank service when they have like a bazillion of those fiberglass outhouses.
It's getting
He
moist.
wanted to name it. He wanted to name it "Shitters Are Us," and his wife said, "No."
These guys are bored.
Good morning, Land Shark. Well, good afternoon. Usually I see him in the morning.
Who says it's weird?
Don't forget, next week we'll be on.
She's got her workout in. Her arms hurt
That's what
now.
happens when
It'll
you're
be where?
We'll be on the other channel next week.
What channel?
The old live channel.
Oh,
Don't stand up, Michelle.
you scared this one's gonna
Hey,
get
wrong Michael, okay?
Ken says don't stand up.
Damn, Kent done chase her off. Yeah, one of these times my internet's gonna freeze up. I'm just gonna hit the end stream button.
But it won't end stream if you're frozen.
Oh yes, it will.
John was having a good night and y'all ruined it.
That's awesome.
If Patrick, if nobody is, I mean, if somebody is not subscribed to this channel, then they wouldn't be here on
Conspiracy Night.
Conspiracy Night. Yet.
Yeah, I don't think YouTube's really pushing them up and showing it to searchers.
YouTube hates me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
And you know what? Don't care.
One of the guys that I follow, he said he was talking about he's got the same amount of views, but his revenue has dropped 40%.
They've cut the ad pay the last couple of years.
No, so on Apple phones, can you guys really not schedule messages?
I can. Why?
What were you talking about, Jake? Then
Huh?
text messages. Can you schedule those?
I can.
Oh, Jake was asking about that a few nights ago. Was that something else then?
It's a new feature coming with 18. They haven't, and I run the beta, so it's available for me.
Do y'all all have Apple phones?
See,
John does.
I do.
Yep, I do.
Is that a yes or no, Jake?
Jacob has an Android.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a-
when I play hooky from work, I might schedule a message to go out at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh.
It's rather
So
convenient.
it's coming. It's coming shortly. You can't do it yet. And right now, you can only do it from to and somebody else who has under iMessage. You can't do it. So I couldn't send one to you, schedule.
No, I love scheduling messages.
Yeah, Jacob does
I've been
too.
using that. Yeah, I've been using that for years.
Yeah.
The goose is hating on us, man. Says Apple's no bueno.
Well, and then I've got a new guy at work that loves to like a message, and on an Android it says so and so liked, and then the whole freaking thing, the message again, and then he comments also.
Oh,
Copy or got it. It's like my phone's just dinging nonstop. It's like, holy cow, dude.
Yeah, that's the iPhones do that too.
Mr. Sadie, he's not back yet. I think he'll be back Monday morning. Or he'll be back tomorrow, Sunday, but he should be back on the show on Monday, hopefully. He's robbing and pillaging villages along the Rhine.
Yeah, he sent a picture of a big church talking about he's going to put a down payment on this.
it was like a hand, and then like the church.
Yeah.
Background. Yeah, that one.
Todd show. Craig.
I mean, the phones are. They all have their pluses and minuses. You just got to pick one you want and use it. iPhones are always behind a little bit, but they seem to work better. They're easier. So if you're not a tech person, iPhone's the phone for you. If you like messing with stuff, I have an iPhone for one reason: in route.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you always said that. No, I mean I had an old iPhone 3GS way back in the day, and I just prefer Android. Always have.
And I like Androids, and I've got one outside still. I've still got a 21 Ultra, but
yeah, pink.
Think about selling
it. The only reason I would consider switching over to like the Mac system, and in my opinion, if you don't go in all in where everything's connected together,
gotta go all in, huh?
Not you might as well stay. But the fact that about the way things automatically populate between the devices.
I don't know. I use Apple on the road. I use a MacBook. I use a tablet and my iPhone on the road, and then I'm all PC, Windows based at home. No.
Okay, I have a
I'm not laughing at you. I wasn't laughing at you, Dave. I was laughing at Mr. Sadie. He said he was the poker community was asking, saying that they miss his donation.
Oh, they miss Tom. Yeah, I bet.
Todd's. I don't play poker.
Oh, Todd. Oh, yeah, Todd's donation.
He was disagreeing with me.
Yeah.
I'm more of a.
Yeah, I read his comment, but I knew what he meant.
Yes, John is frozen. We've banned him from the chat.
Yeah.
No, I'm not frozen.
Yeah, he's mute tonight. Like for I don't know what reason, but it's like just thinking about them seeds. Fuck.
Jenna came in here rubbing all over me. He's trying to figure out how to get out of here gracefully.
He's hoping if he freezes long enough, we won't notice if he just disappears.
It's shock. No shock.
Hey man, I had one of those phones from like that was in the Matrix where you push the button and it would kick the keypad down.
Oh,
see, Nick Picker. Most people feel the opposite. Most people think an iPhone is easier because it does things for you. You don't have to.
There he goes. 3,
yeah,
2.
With the iPhone.
What?
Most phones don't make it. Yep, I agree.
No, that was Nokia.
But you get stuck in the ecosystems, with the watches and rings, and because Android, Samsung just announced a ring. The Apple Watch doesn't work on. So if you're going to keep your Apple Watch, you got to have an iPhone. It's just.
What do you have?
I use an iPhone every day, but I have an Android outside too. I list it with.
Jake, what kind of watch do you have?
He goes both ways.
Samsung watch.
A Samsung watch.
Yeah, I bought this at a yard sale about a month ago.
Invicta for me.
It's got Snoopy running around right now.
Actually,
I got the nothing.
Jacob,
2000.
does your watch have Snoopy on it?
I usually wear a Timex.
how big this watch is?
My watch is a watch, not a photo frame.
You were talking about the rings. I was watching
Same
a
way.
YouTube
Same way with
video.
my phone. I don't have pictures on my phone.
No?
Me either.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
But the ring that I saw the YouTube video about Scott, it's got the sensors on the inside of it, and it's meant to monitor your heartbeat. I mean your heartbeat and blood pressure and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, they both do that, whether it's an Apple Watch or a Samsung Watch.
Oh, does it?
John, we know you don't go anywhere without your phone. Your phone's also part of your dating mechanism too. We know how you are.
Ooh.
You've already showed us in the chat who you are there, John, so we know.
Thank you, Chris. I do have a sundial in my backyard, though.
Tom needs life alert.
I
Tom
follow
would be
it.
the
I
one that
can't
knows
grab
if the work if the sun comes or sun stops, right? If we're off
Pardon me?
kilter, Tom will be the first one to know.
Yeah. No, there's better out
If
there
the
than
Earth is
that.
flat, how does the sun work?
Well,
Wait a
somebody,
minute. Say that
somebody comes in
again.
with a thing.
It's not. Did you say if the sun's not real, how does it work?
No, if the Earth's
Oh.
flat, how does the sun work?
It rotates around the Earth, not the Earth rotates around the sun.
It comes up through a hole in the middle like a donut.
Right? Ah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I believe it's
Raising
right.
a flag.
I believe the Earth is a globe. I do not believe it's flat.
You don't believe in the flat thing?
No, I don't believe in the flat.
Hey Tom, it's flat at my house.
I think it's round too.
Is it?
I'm pretty much with the
It's
round
flat at
thing.
my house.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I go outside and look; it looks flat.
What do you think, John?
I live next to a mountain. It ain't flat here.
I know. You go up to 10,000 feet in an airplane, you can see the curvature of the Earth.
You can't see shit. I've been up there. You can't see shit. It's
Shut
cloudy.
up, Scott. You're so drunk by the time you get up to 10,000 feet, you don't
Whoa.
even know where you're at.
Just wasted, huh? What the hell?
Thank God, Chris. Tom.
Craig.
Just like that, like one move.
Did he say something? I missed it.
Oh, it disappeared.
Oh damn! He just went and left. It's lags electric.
Lags electronics? Yeah, it could be.
John Tom said to hell with us and just took his toys and went home.
Ooh, that looks pretty rounded. Looks roundish. Like, yeah.
Come back. 9:49. 11 minutes left.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Roberta said, "Tom, damn it."
What was it?
Oh, man.
No, Scott, I was going to comment. You know, being a truck driver, I love driving my truck, but I would not encourage my kids to do it because I think it's a trade that'll definitely get replaced. You know, it's a trade that will not exist at some point.
Yeah, my brother's out west. He called me. He's like, "I just saw a Tesla truck for the first time. It was pulling a Cheetos trailer."
Huh.
Oh, one of the semis?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really surprised it hasn't gone further because it is a trade that can be replaced. Completely automated. Totally doable.
I'm surprised we don't see more rail in that automated space.
I imagine that's got a lot to do with the union, though.
Rhonda, too late. Tom bailed on us.
There's another conspiracy. The rail companies and the fact that here's a fact that a lot of people don't realize. Railroad property is sovereign land, not governed by U.S. law, except for the jurisdiction of the railroad police and federal agents. Or marshals specifically. So if something happens on railroad property, your local law enforcement cannot intervene.
That sounds right. And I worked for the railroad for 26 years.
But doesn't that have to do with some of the environmental issues that the railroad has, though? Probably why they tried to cover their ass.
I mean, I'm sure there's many reasons. A lot of the sovereign part of it comes from when the railroads were chartered. I guess that's the correct word. Chartered.
Established.
Yeah.
Either one.
And yeah, I'm glad that we could provide your entertainment tonight in Louisiana. All right. So next week we're on the other channel. And yeah. Watch the video. Hold on. Everybody watch the video from JFK to 9/11. We'll be talking about the video next week.
That is a 3-hour deal, man.
Oh,
jeez.
It's well worth the watch. You're gonna see a lot of things you've never seen before.
I know I want to go watch some more, but I've got enough liquor in my system.
wow.
Oh my God, I can't. How many times? But
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's getting crazy with the cheese whiz.
mine says 34. Yours says 35. Can't. What the hell?
35.
You can't let a Cajun copy paste. It's terrible.
I know, right? All squirrely.
Well, thanks for joining us. If we entertained you, hit the like button. If not, hit it anyway. John said he would guarantee you a sale if you hit the like button.
On my channel.
That's what he said. All right, roll tide.
Yeah, use tide.
Trucking.
Use tide. Roll it tight.